What's going on? It's your guy Selector back at it again. Tonight we're going to be talking about the game that just happened, the Toronto Raptors versus the Miami Heat. It was one of those games tonight, you know. Toronto Raptors did lose 116 to 108 to the Miami Heat. Player of the game, Kyle Lowry, 24.7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 0 blocks. Well, on the opposing side, Jimmy Butler was the player of the game, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, and 3 steals, and 1 block. What was your take on tonight's loss, brother? GNH, how you doing?
Not too bad, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man.
To me, honestly, I have a plethora of things to run into, but let's just focus on one thing and then we can go into that stuff. I think the biggest factor for the Raptors is they played what? 5 games in like 7 nights. So
man.
you can truly see also a back-to-back. So you can truly see that the Raptors were tired. Like you could really tell that the mental fatigue was there.
Yeah, it seems like they haven't been doing pretty well with back-to-backs either. Like they'll go on like I said, they'll go maybe a 2-game winning and then they'll go lose like 2 other games or lose a game and then just, you know, kind of out of whack. You see what I'm saying with this team right now, you know, it's tough. You know, I know these guys are exhausted and all, you know, but
it's not an excuse. You're a professional.
It's not. You're 100% right. That's why you get paid the $140 million, right? This is why they pay you the big bucks, you know?
The difference between a janitor and a ball player.
That's right. You see what I'm saying? Too tired, then like you said, the difference between a janitor, get a janitor job, you know?
Yeah.
It was a bad night for a couple Raptors, in particular one Pascal Siakam. In 24 minutes.
Terrible.
He scored 5 points, 2 assists. So he didn't have
Can I hop on that for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to talk so much on him scoring 5 points. Mm-hmm. Finally, Nick Nurse decided to do something that we wanted for the longest time that he didn't do in the playoffs. He finally benched Pascal Siakam.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
When your top player's not doing it, yo, you gotta yank him. Definitely. Finally, Nick Nurse finally saw the light to be like, yo, I gotta save my star player.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. It
took him long enough.
-3 tonight, so tonight was not his night. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It looks like 2 points from the free throw line and 1 field goal. Looks like
it was atrocious.
That was about it. It was 1 3-point shot actually, and two shots at the free throw line. That was all we got from Siakam as far as points wise. So,
but to be honest, if you really look at the game, the Raptors didn't play too bad because before halftime, Raptors were crushing them on the 3-point line. If Pascal Siakam even just put up at least 14 or 20 points, we would have won this game. Let's be honest.
I agree with you 100%. We'd have definitely won this game if Pascal Siakam was able to put some points up, but he was cold tonight, bro. What was your take on Kyle Lowry, bro? He did have 35 minutes. He did score 24 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 9 for 13 from the field goal, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, and 4 for 7 from the 3-point line. -6 tonight. So I don't know. What was your take on Kyle Lowry?
I'm gonna be honest. Kyle Lowry, I feel like he didn't lose a step. For a guy that was out for as many games as he was, the man just came in and he just did his thing. He's like, yo, it is what it is, man. I'm Kyle Lowry. I'm coming in. I'm going to do my work, yo. I mean, you also got to look at it, too. I know this sounds very cliche, but Kyle Lowry plays better on the road, bro. He loves playing on the road.
I agree.
He loves it.
I agree 100%. Oh, man, it's tough because, you know, we wish we could have got that win tonight, but what can we say? Like OG Anunoby with 35 minutes, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 6 for 13 from the field goal. He did have 2 for 5 from the 3-point line, and he was a -7 tonight. So he looked statistically, he looked like he was getting he was, I guess, out there defensively, but still -7 isn't
really saying much on the offensive side of the ball. He should have put in more.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit concerned about OG. I understand the defensive side, but as far as offensively, we need to see OG kind of pick it up, like and be more consistent with the scoring standpoint. Like he's just kind of hovering around.
From him. We do.
Yeah, Just once in a blue moon, we'll get a 20-point game, but for the most part, he's hovering around at the low, the low amount like thing. Also, Fred VanVleet, 38 minutes, 24 points.
24. Him
Yep.
and Kyle Lowry, 24, 24. So when you look at that realistically, that's a 48-point package from them.
That's right. 4 rebounds, 7 assists. -7 as well tonight, but he did produce as far as the assists and points go. Raptors didn't do well. They were trailing virtually, looked like the entire game. So,
but I think that's a respectable 24 points from Freddie VanVleet, considering the All-Star snub, if you know what I mean. We won't get a lot into that, but
Yeah, no, we can even talk about that. We'll talk about that in a bit, though. But I think that's really important.
Raptors,
it's an important topic.
First.
Yeah, really important topic about that the whole situation with the All-Star game.
You know I got a lot to say on that.
Oh, yeah.
But,
definitely.
I'm going to hold on.
Most definitely, bro. Also, Norman Powell with 38 minutes, 17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 6 for 11 from the field goal. And he was 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, -11. Norman Powell, 33 minutes, 17 points, -11 though. But he
did
put
something?
Up, yeah.
About Norman Powell?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been hard on Norman Powell in the past with his consistency and stuff, but he's really showing up as Mr. Reliable. I mean, also I think it's a cheat code for me in a way because I have him in my fantasy, so I'm constantly following. But I can definitely say, like, although he put in 17 points today, there's even a lot of stuff that Powell does off the ball.
Yeah,
you got to give credit where credit is due.
Definitely. To me, I think Powell's been he was a slow start at the beginning of the season, but he's been starting to become an X factor as the season progresses. He seems to be one of the more reliable players on the Raptors. He can be played off the bench and he can be played in the starting lineup, which is good for Norman. I think he's doing pretty well overall this season as a whole. I have no problems with Norman Powell. Chris Boucher, 18 minutes, 11 points, 6 rebounds.
He has to turn that. He has to turn that corner. Yeah. 11 points is no excuse, man.
Yeah, Boucher's one of the guys we depend on most coming off the bench. We'd ideally would want more scoring, some more rebounding.
More output out of him. I agree.
But hey, +10 tonight, so he was very productive while he was out there.
Well, you know what? Since you really say that plus minus, that's a +10. That's a big deal. We can't ignore that stat.
Yeah. As far as the plus minus goes, he was the best player on the floor for the Raptors tonight. Aaron Baines, on the other hand, 17 minutes, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. -2 tonight. Aaron Baines, bro, you gotta step up, man. Aaron Baines is he's like the broken record that just continues to
But you know what? I gotta throw out a hilarious statistic though. Baines actually outscored. He outscored what's his name, Davis. If you really look at the statistics, bro.
Yeah, definitely. He also outscored Pascal Siakam tonight. So
Oh damn, that's 2.
Yep. Also, on the other hand, Terrence Davis, 14 minutes, 6 rebounds, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Not really much production from him. 2 for 6, -3. Brembury, 4 minutes, no points. He was in foul trouble.
Brembury.
He seemed like he was getting a lot of fouls out there. I don't know. It just wasn't his night.
Think to be brutally honest, Brembury needs to learn his position better. Really and truly. I think he's a big man. He has how should I say this? He has an advantage over a lot of guys because of his size. If he knows how to use his size to his advantage, learn how to play defense, I think Brembury could be a big deal. I don't know how long he's been in the NBA, but personally, I think he needs to smarten up.
I think with Brembury is kind of like depending on what he's playing. To me, I would like to see Brembury be. I know he's been having several the last few games. He's been kind of out there. We've seen him. He looks like he's been pretty consistent coming off the bench recently. You're not getting a lot of points off of him, but he does do stuff defensively. In the last few games, have been pretty good. I think Brembury, I saw tonight, I think Brembury needs to be more aggressive on the scoring standpoint. He seems like he has the potential and he has the tools to go out there and create his own shot. Maybe, contribute from the scoring standpoint. I think Brembry tonight would have been much good if he could have, but I understand he was in foul troubles. He only played 4 minutes tonight. I seen him getting some fouls, and I was just like, I don't know.
But that's where you need to become a better defender, because really and truly, I feel like defense can definitely be taught over offense. Let's be brutally honest.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Stanley Johnson, on the other hand, 3 minutes, 0 points. Matt Thomas, 6 minutes, 0
can't really
points.
say much with 3 minutes. So.
And Patrick McCaw, he played another game tonight. 8
oh
minutes,
my gosh.
0 points.
A McCaw sighting?
Definitely. And Jalen Hurst, 0 points tonight. So it seems like Wantabani and Paul Watson and Malachi Flynn deactive or not active tonight. So coach's decision. So it looks like there were several guys just not playing tonight or wasn't dressed up for the game tonight. Coach's decision. Raptors lost, 2 games in a row now. They beat the Sixers on the Sunday, and then they lost to the Sixers on the Tuesday, and
it was still close though.
It was close. They did fight hard. And now we're in Miami. We lost to Miami tonight, so it seems like it's a 2-game losing streak. Kyle Lowry did come back. A lot of people saying maybe it's time to trade Kyle Lowry.
No,
I don't know what the production he did tonight. He came in. He performed tonight. Yeah, I always say, listen, we need more weapons. Don't be foolish out here, people. Stop getting caught up in
a big man, bro.
Don't think. Listen here. Don't think, guys. Like, I'm talking about Raptor fans. You need a big man, and don't think that Kyle Lowry isn't the reason why we're not where we are. Listen, I understand we won several games, about 12, 13 games without him this season, but at the same time,
that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Because you do need weapons.
Overall.
Exactly. You need weapons, and that's all it boils down to. And Kyle Lowry's a weapon.
There are things that I want to throw a few things at you. I'm going to be brutally honest about this game. What really, really made the Raptors lose this game is Butler going on a roll in the fourth quarter, bro. Like, I believe this guy, what was it? Like 14 straight points in the fourth quarter. This guy was even 8 from 8 from the free throw line. On top of that, 10 assists and 3 steals.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
No, I agree with you 100%. That is a big deal, and it's important, and he was able to come through. He was able to come through, bro. Like, he's it is what it is, bro. That's what they pay him the bucks for, right?
That's true.
Yeah. What do you think? Omari Styles says Raps looks scared, kind of scared of the Heat.
Oh, the mental thing. Yeah. I agree. There's a mental thing with the Miami Heat that the Raptors can't shake.
And then he also says, Omari Styles says the Heat got no centers. You're definitely right. They don't have
centers. They got no centers.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's tough, man. Raptors. Who are we playing next? Who are the Raptors looking at next right now on the schedule?
Let me see the schedule. Where are we looking at right now?
They're playing the Houston Rockets on Friday night. So
that shouldn't be a big deal, though.
Yeah, well, that's a game we got to get,
Yeah, we got to get that one.
Mm-hmm.
Where else I think an issue was? The Raptors, we keep saying this. It's become redundant. Raptors live and die by the 3. Pound the ball in the paint. They should have just pounded the ball in the paint. That's all they had to do. Put it in the middle. That's all. Mm-hmm. That's not rocket science.
I agree. It was a tough night, man. It just seems like, when you have guys like Siakam, your star wing, not really effective tonight. You got two guys who are literally about, not the tallest guys on the court, and they're going out there just competing, and then you don't really have any production coming from they
almost gave a 50-piece together.
Yeah, exactly. So
what about you, Siakam?
Exactly. The Raptors, it's tough, man. It's tough. Last night, Siakam did have a better game, but, like I said, bro, I think what the problem with Toronto is there's too much expectation on Pascal Siakam, and I'm starting to see it. I understand he's getting paid the big bucks.
So early, right?
Yeah, but to me, it's just like he is what he is, right, at this point in his career. So it's kind of like, I think Pascal may need some help. We got to get some guys to give him some assistance.
Yeah, I think he needs help. I agree.
Exactly. I can't really put too much of the load on him. Like the rebounding standpoint, right now we got to get some center. We got to get some guys, It was a tough night. Like Rocksteady says, tough night for the Raptors. They just dropped back to back. Yep. Definitely dropped back to back. And we got to get some of these wins, because we are still hovering at that 500 mark. I think we're even under 500 now, but we are in the
Yeah,
playoff
we're under
contention,
500 by a game.
which is tough, man. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? That is tough, man. That is tough. So, like, man, I don't
You
even
know another stat we're not looking at though? Yo, I don't know the stats specifically, but the Miami Heat bench killed us. And Iggy even came off the bench with 12 points. This is the OG Iggy, bro.
Yeah, Iggy Azalea. I mean, Iggy Azalea. 100
Iggy
Iguodala.
Azalea.
Yeah, 100 Iguodala. Yeah, definitely cooked. He definitely came in. He produced tonight. We definitely love to have somebody come off the bench for us outside of just Boucher coming in there and performing. But it's tough. Raptors fall to Miami. Still under that 500 mark.
And Miami's way down in the standings too.
Yeah, Miami's down. Miami. This is a good win for them because they got to get in that playoff contention. And the way they beat the Raptors, in their eyes, they think they could potentially get into that playoff contention if the Raptors, they beat the Raptors. So it's tough, man. It's really tough.
Can I throw something at you though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know, people are gonna grill me for this, but Kawhi fucked himself because we would be eating in the Eastern Conference right now. Eating.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Eating,
definitely.
bro. Like dominating.
Definitely. It's tough, but what can we do? We're gonna see him eventually. We'll have to play against him, right? So let's try to get these wins. And the day we play against him, let's make sure we beat him, right? But not much we can do right now. That guy's out there in the West Coast with the palm trees and all that good stuff.
I still think Paul George doesn't deserve the All-Star, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. There's a lot of guys there. There's the Kyrie Irvings, and there's some guys over there.
He doesn't need to be there.
I saw James Harden there. I'm like, bro, this guy just played. This guy
literally just came in the East
like a week ago. Like it literally feels like a week ago.
Bro, I swear, the time Bobby Shmurda got released out of jail is the same time James Harden went to Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah. Guys came to Brooklyn at the same time, yo. And damn, so yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. Like it's tough, yo. Like,
but honestly, you know what I say honestly too. Mm-hmm. The NBA needs to stop their bullshit. I think they need to stop this thing of average points if a player switches to a team in the East to the West. Like, I feel like their points should start from 0. That's just me. Because I think it's totally unfair.
No, I agree with you. 100%. I agree with you 100%. Yo, I have a question. What was your take on, because we didn't talk about it, but the game on the Philly game. What was your take on yesterday's game?
Yo, the Raptors look like they ran out of gas. Personally,
yesterday,
I feel like Raptors know how to keep it close, but they don't have the power to get it over the line.
I agree with you, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Rocksteady, how you doing, man? What's going on?
Yo, shout out to the panel. I don't know, man. Back-to-back losses for the Raptors, but this is expected. Like, they're not fully focused yet. They don't have the big man yet to compete down low. So I get it. They're gonna drop
Drummond. We need him, bro.
Oh my god, I'm starting to think Drummond's gonna be a pipe dream.
It's a pipe dream.
Because why would we pull the trigger already?
That's what I'm saying. How long does it take for you to acquire a player of that ilk?
Unless they want Norman Powell and they don't want to trade away Norman Powell.
Bro,
maybe they don't even want Norman Powell.
We can't give away Norm.
They may be looking for draft picks and stuff like that, right? So who knows, right? It's a tough one, to say the least. Norman Powell, man, I don't know. I don't think maybe because Norman Powell's on a contract year this year, right? If I'm not mistaken.
So end of the season is free agent.
There you go. So Drummond's a free agent at the end of the season as well. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
So then basically I don't think they want to swap free agents for free agents at this point. So,
it doesn't make sense.
Not at all, man. It makes no sense at all. It's a tough one, man, to say the least, man. It's a tough one. God, what was your take on tonight's game, bro?
Shout out God.
Hey, what's good? What's good, man?
What's going on, brother?
What's good? What's good?
How you guys doing?
Good, bro.
I'm not stressing over this loss. It was a back-to-back. You know, like Kyle just got back.
Yeah, he just got back. You don't think we should have got this win, though?
Look, Jimmy Butler, he always kills us. It's a known fact.
His name ain't Jimmy Buckets for no reason.
I told you guys about Jimmy, yo. I keep telling you guys.
Remember, 14 points in the fourth quarter, eh?
He's a closer.
Yep, I agree.
But we have a big problem. Rebounding. We can't rebound.
Can't rebound. I agree.
We can't rebound for shit.
And I think that's becoming our detriment because you're starting to see it, man. We look kind of weak, man. We don't look good. Like, we don't look good out there. We don't look strong. We look very small at times. We look sometimes I look at a starting lineup. I'm kind of a little bit like, I'm not really too fond of the starting lineup, what I'm seeing right now with the minus the rebounds.
Sluggish. Definitely. I think the term we need, the term needed is sluggish. That's the term.
Definitely, I agree.
You know who we need to get? I think I found the perfect target.
Who?
JV. Like, think about it. He's not on.
JV coming home.
But Memphis wouldn't do it. He's playing good for them.
Yeah, Memphis has him as
I have him on my fantasy too. Shout out to JV.
Yeah, Memphis is looking long term to build him with Ja Morant and make that push. So I don't think Memphis,
and that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have a rookie center that's been playing really good, so that's why they might trade him.
Who's the rookie center?
Xavier Tillman.
They also have a guy who's injured as well, Jackson. And when he comes back, he gonna be nice for them too.
And Brandon Clark.
They have a lot of big men. The Raptors are the only team without big men. Almost every team is.
Except the Celtics.
You know what it is? I'm looking at stats. February 22nd in a loss against Dallas, Xavier Tillman had 4 points, but he had 10 rebounds.
Hey, man, if he can come here and produce some reboundings, I'd love that.
This guy was available.
Who was available?
Xavier Tillman.
And we didn't go for him?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
There were
classic Raptors.
No, there were so many centers available, but we went with the midget. We keep going with the midget.
Yo, we got a point guard, and it's just like, bro, I don't even know. Like, he wasn't even the best. He wasn't even the best point guard. Like, Pritchard's destroyed us. We had
but Pritchard was selected before him.
Oh, Pritchard was selected before him. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pritchard was a really
Jalen's going to be a long process, eh?
Jalen Harris, he may not even be on the team next year.
But that's why I'm saying that's going to be a long ass process.
Yeah, bro, I agree.
We need a center so badly. Like, Boucher, he can play center. Like, he's a good power forward, but
not a center, eh?
And what the problem is too is what the Raptors is. Boucher would be a great player who came off the bench and did what he did, and you can kind of have him as like a 7th, 8th guy off the bench, and he's a weapon. But the problem is now Boucher he's expected a lot more, and that's because there's nobody else there's no centers, there's no we don't have Ibaka, we don't have any guy, like we don't have anybody, and it's just
like, the Raptors organization for that one, man.
Yeah,
listen though. The thing is, like, I'm not mad we let go of Ibaka, because Chris Boucher is kind of like what Ibaka did last year. Ibaka was more so a power forward.
But the thing is, though, we could have had Ibaka and Boucher.
Ibaka had career numbers last year.
And we could have had both of them.
We needed to bring back Gasol. How did we?
Bro. Nah.
Gasol's fine.
God, I got to disagree with you because, after that year, too, and you also got to realize, too, Gasol is up there in age. And look, him on the Lakers, they're barely using him. The guy is literally just chilling on the bench, and sometimes they put him in. And I respect Gasol because he realized he wouldn't be able to do what he did in season 1 for the Raptors, so he respectfully bowed out.
No, but listen, all right. What does Serge Ibaka do that Chris Boucher can't?
He's more stronger. He's a more of an enforcer.
The
Like
That's
guys
true.
will be think twice when they go down and try to dunk
I
on him.
agree.
The only
Boucher,
thing
Boucher, I'll still try a thing. Like you see the guy Edwards, I don't think you try that on Ibaka. He's seen our.
Boucher needs to put on like
you're right. Rocksteady, you're right. That guy wouldn't have done that.
But people still underestimate Boucher. I give you that. Like Boucher will still defend, but we need more. Like if he was backing up Ibaka, our lineup would have been good.
Yeah, because Ibaka is seasoned. And personally, I feel we getting Ibaka from Orlando transformed Ibaka back to we seen glimpses and shades of OKC Ibaka, and Ibaka became a better version of himself in his last season with the Raptors.
Facts. He hit some big game-winning threes,
Ibaka was
that
not
season.
Good.
What was that, God?
Defensively, Ibaka was not as good as past. Like defensively, like he was not that good for us.
So you're telling me right now, if we had Ibaka right now, it wouldn't make a difference. It would be like we have Baines.
He still has a presence.
I'm not saying
Baines
that.
is a shithole.
I'm just saying us having Gasol would be a bigger difference.
No. I have to disagree with you on that, bro. I gotta. Gasol would have been a huge liability. Huge. As much as I love Gasol, man, I seen what he did for a season for us. It was great. It helped us to win a championship. But second season, that dude looked like a passenger. He did.
Bro, I thought second season
today.
I thought he was done. I thought he was
second season. I'm like, get this guy out of here. First season with the championship run, I'm like, man, he didn't really do nothing for us except for Embiid. That's the only time he really came through. And third, go on.
Rocksteady, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Reason
why you say that
is that if you look at statistics wise with star players, I would even say Vujicic. Even Vujicic's numbers dropped when he faced Gasol. If you really look at what was going on.
Wait, but who is Vujovic?
Vujovic he plays for Orlando. The guy that's the first time All-Star now. Vujovic. Orlando.
Okay, I'll give you that. He stops any All-Star big man or any big man that could score. Gasol will stop them.
He stopped them in their tracks. And that is a big deal that helped us win that championship.
I just felt sometimes he was just an offense liability.
I agree. That I don't disagree with. I totally agree. What we put it this way, what we lost in offense, he made up for us in defense. On the way to us winning the championship. But yes, in hindsight, you would like both. You know what I mean?
I agree. Right now for the Lakers, he's averaging 20 minutes a game. I don't know if he starts or not, but he averages 4 points and 4 rebounds a game. Those are stats for this. Oh my god,
that's atrocious, bro. And think about it. It's a good thing we didn't pay him.
So I saw this thing. I saw this thing from last year, right? When Ibaka was on like the floor, we had a negative net rating. When Gasol was on the floor, we were outscoring people by like 20.
All right, you ready for this now? When Kyle Lowry doesn't play, we're in the last 15 games didn't play. Thank you. So we're better without Lowry? That's what you're trying to tell me now?
No, I'm just saying the thing with Ibaka, what we need is rebound. Ibaka was not a good rebounder last year.
He was one of the better rebounders on our team, though. We don't have good rebounders. We don't have we have to realize we don't have what other teams may have. You know what I mean? True. We don't have even if we had Dwight Howard on our team, that would be even better. I've
been saying that.
Yeah,
Selector. With what you're saying is very true. Because think about it. God is saying that Ibaka is not a good rebounder. But then if he's not a good rebounder, why did the Clippers get him so quick?
No, I hear you still. You're 100%.
I think Ibaka.
You know what I'm saying, God? Say it
I guess
again.
so, but like I don't know, man.
I just personally, I think Ibaka's a solid player. I think he had his best years in his career statistic years with the Toronto Raptors, like John Doe said.
I agree.
And we don't have Ibaka
2
now.
finals.
I just
Won
can't
a
believe we
final
lost
with the
both of
Raptors.
them. Like I can't believe we lost both centers.
Say it again.
Like we lost both of them. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy.
No, it is. It's tough, man.
You know what it is? The fact that we lost both centers, yo, we put a target on our back, personally. Because teams, think about it. You don't think Edwards, the minute he saw that in the back of his mind, he's like, yo, when I get the Raptors, I'm going to do my thing.
I couldn't even disagree with you on that.
Bro, no center, bro. That's easy for anybody. Even if you don't know the fundamentals of basketball, even if you didn't know nothing about basketball, something would tell you having no center is a gaping hole.
Yep. If you're playing small ball, you're not win. I've never seen a team win championship off small ball.
Stop
Small
this. The
ball.
Golden State Warriors.
Who did they have? They even had some active guys
JaVale
on that.
McGee.
They had JaVale McGee. They had some active guys.
But remember they had something the what they called themselves, the death lineup, or what's the other name they used to call them?
The Hampton
Yeah,
Five.
it wasn't it the deadline? Yeah.
The Hampton Five, and the death lineup. That's the two names they called themselves when Draymond Green was at the 5. Then they had thing at the 4. What's his name? Iguodala. At the 3, they had I forgot his name.
Sean Livingston.
Not before Sean. Sean Livingston
Harrison
came off the
Barnes.
bench. Harrison Barnes.
West.
And then they had Festus Ezeli.
Those
They
guys
had
came off the bench. Him and West.
Remember Maurice Spays? Remember that guy?
Oh,
Brandon
off the
Rush?
bench.
Yeah, but those were bigs coming off the bench, bro.
That's
They had
true.
some-
Those are
But their
big.
starting 5 was small though.
No, but like,
But those guys
bro,
were
they still
hot
had bigs
shooters,
off the
though.
bench.
yeah, we don't even
Those
have
guys, they
bigs,
didn't miss.
bro. We don't even have bigs off the bench.
See?
Oh my gosh, even
Facts,
thinking
bro,
about
facts.
that.
Checks
is-
are rock steady, though. Check something.
Bro, I said we need to get DeMarcus Cousins. Like even if he's not like anything, we need to take the risk. Hopefully.
And you guys remember the Golden State Warriors did have Andrew Bogut on the team as well too. Remember that?
They did.
So it's tough, man. Like they had some guys. They had
Guys.
guys. We don't even have anybody, bro. I don't know what
Yeah, it's
besides
not-
that.
think-
it's like okay,
I
we
think
don't have-
GOD makes a great argument, though.
Mhm.
We should go after DeMarcus Cousins, even if it's a veteran minimum. Let's give it to him.
I don't
So
know.
wait.
Hold up. This is what like my thought is. All right, it's like okay, our rebounding. We don't have a center. I get that, but we have such a short lineup. Like Norm is 6'4", like the guards are 6'1". Our tallest player is 6'9".
Whoa, that's short, bro. Oh man, when you put it like that, yeah, we're short.
No, we are a short team.
I can't lie. I didn't watch the game, but in the comments, Omar Sal says Siakam was benched in the 4th. Say
Yeah.
word.
Yeah,
No,
he got
bro,
benched.
he got, like, he
got
fouled out,
benched.
I think.
Guy had 5 points tonight, man. The guy was
No,
terrible.
he
bro.
fouled out. That's the problem.
Oh, he fouled out. Yeah, but
Oh, he fouled out?
he was horrendous out there, bro.
So Nick
Yeah,
Nurse
I
didn't pull him.
can't blame him. He fouled out.
He's garbage, bro. He was garbage out there tonight, bro. He fouled out, bro.
So just a bad game, or he's going back down.
Just a bad game.
Bad game. I think it's a bad game.
Yeah, it looked like a bad game tonight.
But 5 points though, bro. But let's be brutal. Let's be realistic. A bad game is 14 points. Let's be realistic. Or you guys disagree with me?
No, bad game could be no points at all, man.
No, but I'm saying for a player of his caliber, if you're gonna have a bad game, it has to be like 14 or something. Like
I
I'm
agree.
saying, like
I
if,
agree.
Like for instance, like if it's like James Harden that scores like 30, 40, a bad game for James Harden is 20 points. If you think about it.
Yo, bad game for LeBron's like 15. I remember they made
You
a
see
big
what I'm
deal
saying?
about it.
So you feel me then?
I do.
Yeah.
Bro, but
Those
like
are,
Nick
like-
Nurse, like some of these rotations were, bro. He played Patrick McCaw and freaking what's his name, Matt Thomas. They were useless.
Matt Thomas is not. He doesn't fit well.
Yeah,
on
I've
the
been
front
telling you
line.
guys about Matt Tommy. Oh, he's the best shooting 3 and this and
He
that.
can't
Well,
get open. He
It's all
cannot
hype.
get
You know what?
open.
I'm watching the game. I don't see him useful.
I don't see him.
I understand
I
he
You
can
know what,
shoot.
Rocksteady? I'm ready to be done with the Matt Thomas experience. You heard it right here first, bro. I'm done with it.
I'm
I'm
done. I've
done.
been done. I've been done. You guys
I'm
are trying
done,
to
bro.
crucify me because I'm saying get rid of him. Like I've been seeing that. How you guys don't see that? That's why he never cracked the rotation.
He's
Just can't get
rock
open.
steady. You're 100% right. The guy's living off of some hype, dog. I don't know where he got this hype from, but yo, he's this Matt Thomas, bro. The Matt Thomas experience is over, bro.
It's done, bro.
It's done.
I
bro.
don't see this guy, bro. He's a shadow right now, bro.
Bro, if the roster's the same, we don't have a center.
I've
We're
seen more,
getting bounced in round one.
bro.
Maybe
I've seen more out of Wadabe than I saw from Matt Thomas, bro. I'm keeping it a buck.
Hey, Matt Thomas didn't get dunked on, though, bro. He didn't make it on a poster.
Yo,
Or
Matt
jacked in a
Thomas
fool.
hasn't played since that game. Yo,
Say it again?
Utah has not played since that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying he got dunked off the court, bro. Literally, he hasn't been playing since, eh? But damn, I didn't know that. Oh
is
man,
there any like G League centers we can call up? Like,
thank you.
I
GOD,
don't
bro.
want to be Watanabe. Put it that way.
Thank you, God. Is there any G League centers we can call up?
Yo, that's a good question.
it's just anyone better than Baines? Anyone can be better than Baines. Bro, I thought Alex Len was better than Baines. Like straight up.
Rocksteady, is there any centers you're seeing out there, maybe in the G League or through the grapevine, maybe even in Europe and Italy or Belgium or wherever, maybe in South America, even in Canada, the Canadian League? Just you see any guys?
There's a few, but they're no name guys. I'm just like Baines really can't perform. Like you really can't perform at all. Like come on.
The thing is, okay, look,
Guys, can I say something though?
Yeah, go ahead.
There was a game. I don't know what game it is. I saw the highlight, and honestly, I was so embarrassed. Did you see the defense? What was his name? Playing. What's his name there? The guy we're just talking about right now, Baines. Yo, my dude lost the ball in midair.
Oh, yeah, bro, you saw
And
that.
instead of going after the ball, this guy spread his hand out. Like, yo, he was ready to take a ting. Bro.
Yeah, somehow he dunked it. Somehow he got it.
And somehow he dunked it. To me, you know what that looked like? Somebody that never knew how to play basketball in their life. I was confused.
I'm
I was
not
like,
gonna
what was I
lie.
watching
I seen
here?
that play. I seen that play. But I'm
Did
just
every-
like, yo,
you
why
saw
can't
that?
you
DOD,
why
did
can't
you
you
see
do that
that
all the
too?
time?
He's so bad, man.
He's
Like-
terrible. Bro, I think he's the worst player we've had since. Yo, I'm trying to think of a player that was so
Bro,
garbage
I
on the
thought
Raptors.
I'll
Alex
tell
Len was
you.
better
I'll
than him.
tell you. Remember Arujo, that top 5 pick?
Oh, don't tell me about that fool. Yo, you want to know what's sad about the whole Rafael Arujo experiment? Guess who went after Rafael Arujo to the 76ers? Andre Iguodala.
The 9th pick.
I'm still pissed about that pick today. I'm still pissed.
Yo, there's enough mans who could have picked in that draft still.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I think Alex Len is better.
We should have kept Alex Len.
In Washington right now, he's averaging 7 points on 65 shooting. Baines is
Alex
averaging
Len?
40% shooting.
Alex Len?
Yeah, 7
Oh
points
my
on
goodness.
65% shooting. Baines is averaging 5 points on 40% shooting.
So do you think that has something to do with coaching? Is Nick Nurse because people hype up Nick Nurse like Nick Nurse is the great. Do you think it has something
He
to do with
stole
coaching?
Dwayne Casey's playbook. Let's be honest.
Nah, I told people that a while ago. Like,
Baines
hey,
did it today, like congrats, I guess. 22% on the year.
So if Dwayne Casey had that championship team, we would have won with Dwayne Casey?
I don't
No.
know. That's hypothetical. I have no idea. I don't know.
You want to know something? There's
Dwayne
something
Casey-
about
Dwayne
Dwayne Casey I don't like. Like, there's this one quote that I still don't like him for till today. I'm gonna ride with my same guys till the wheels fall off. Are you drunk? I don't like that quote.
But you know
I
who
don't.
does that? Tim Thibodeau or Tom Thibodeau?
Tom
He
Thibodeau
rides
does
his
that,
starting
eh?
lineup.
Do you know who does that? Do you know who does that? Nick Nurse. He rides his starting lineup. He rides his starting
Till
against
the
the
wheels
Boston
fall off,
Celtics.
eh?
Until they can't. Even when the wheels fall off, he's still riding them. Like, Come on, we've seen this. We already seen this before. This is nothing new. We saw this last year in Boston, or back in, was it October against Boston, or September against Boston?
Game 7, we should have won.
Bro, and Pascal Siakam was supposed to be benched, and he would not bench Pascal Siakam. He was running a 7-man rotation.
And he had
no, I didn't realize something, right?
He had Marcus
30% of the opponent's points, like our defense has been good, but 30% of the opponent's points comes from offensive rebounds.
Because we have no rebounding.
Like a third of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the team is gonna stay put. If there's a trade before the trade deadline or at the trade deadline, it's gonna be Kyle Lowry. They're not gonna trade anybody else because they see everybody else as a future. And I see it too now. Like, I don't want to get rid of Norman Powell. We're gonna need him. I don't want to get rid of our young core. Like, and this Boucher, are you crazy? Like, no. So anybody who's tradable, it's technically everybody unless we get somebody good, but we're not gonna get that. It's only Kyle Lowry.
But I'm not trading Norm for Drummond. No way.
But if I'm gonna get Drummond, I'm telling you right now, Kyle Lowry's gonna go. They're gonna get rid of Kyle Lowry, and maybe not to Cleveland. He's gonna be in a three-way trade.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
But then, say if we don't do it, suppose he walks at the end of the year. He's not gonna re-sign back with us, realistically.
Why would you want to resign, bro? I know you wouldn't resign.
Exactly.
And I doubt they're gonna give him that $30 million contract.
But who was gonna give him $30 million?
Nobody's
gonna. A lot of teams do.
You know what? He's still somebody that you could have in your lineup. He could be the quarterback of your lineup still. Because for what I seen Kyle Lowry do in the playoffs last year, I'm gonna say arguably, the Raptors were dying, and Kyle Lowry was digging them out of the dirt by himself.
Yo, remember we're trying to choose who's gonna be a point guard, either Kyle Lowry or Jose Calderon. Remember that era?
Yes.
But we've come a long way since then. Like, it's crazy. Like this season is considered like terrible right now. Back then it'd be like an average season.
But we held it down for many, many years though.
So let me ask you then, if you have a feeling that Lowry's gonna leave at the end of the season, the way our team's constructed, we're not gonna really contend. Are you trading him at the deadline or make him walk?
You know what? As a GM, you gotta do something to help your on. Let's put it this way: you gotta do something to help your on the hardwood product. You gotta do something, and that's me talking from a GM standpoint. You gotta trade something for him. You gotta.
But what about Norman Powell? He's a free agent. A lot of guys are free agents this season.
But bro, I feel like Norman Powell is part of the long-term plans though. So it's hard to get rid of that guy. And the way he's playing right now, and remember, I've been very vocal about Norman Powell for a while, especially last year. I said, if Norman Powell coming into this year, if he doesn't shape up, ship him out. I've said it many times.
He's been good.
He's been really good. So I have to fall back on my words, bro. I got it.
Bro, but you know the player we missed out on? Goddamn Jared Allen, bro. He got traded for a first-round pick. I would have given up a first-round pick easy.
You know what it is? Those are backdoor deals. Like, I don't think Masai even knew about that, or Masai would have done this something. I think that's just GMs had backdoor deals going down. Called him first. You want him? All right, I'll ship him to you. Because, that's from east to east. Like, usually East teams don't trade to the East team. You send them out to the West.
Jared Allen would have been a beautiful deal. Because that guy is eating food right now,
Oh, my God. He just keeps getting better.
Bro, all I'm seeing is double-doubles across the board. 26 and 18, 13 and 14, 26 and 17, 20 and 10, 13 and 14, 15 and 10, 18 and 10. Bro.
You know what he reminds me of? He's not a Jokic. He's not a Joker, but he reminds me of the other guy in Utah.
Gobert?
Yes.
Rudy Gobert. Yo, shout out to him for getting an all-star nod.
Is that his second one now?
Is it?
Not too sure. It's the second or first.
I gotta check on that. I gotta check the stats on.
Hey, L, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm chilling, bro. Yeah, bro.
Is Rudy Gobert's
This is
first
his second. Rudy Gobert's
I saw
second
him last
All-Star
year in the
game.
All-Star game, right?
Yeah, so it's the
Yes.
second.
Yeah. What's your take? What are your takes on the snubs? All you guys, like, what was your takes on all the
Yeah,
snubs
I
going
didn't
on?
expect us to get an all-star, so like I'm not gonna, you know,
You didn't expect the Raptors to get an All-Star?
no.
Did they deserve an All-Star?
Secretly, yes,
Yes.
compared to the teams below us that got them.
Yeah. How
I
did
agree.
Zach
I
LaVine
agree.
get it?
I agree. I saw what's
How
his
did
name over there?
Vucevic get it?
I
Give
saw.
Van Vliet his first appearance, man.
Let me tell you something. I saw Chris Paul in there, bro. I don't know how the hell he got in there. I haven't
How?
seen.
Chris Paul's
No,
balls.
no, no. You guys, this Chris Paul lot.
I don't know how he's in
still
there.
all right because remember that team was going nowhere. Look at them now in the standings, so I get it.
No.
But I feel that Booker should have been. They should have chose Booker if they're choosing a team from the Phoenix.
He's going in all. He's going
Well,
in.
Booker's
anyway.
in because Davis is injured.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's injured
he
that
still
bad.
got
He's
his
not going to
dude.
be back for now, Davis.
He's not going to be back for a while because remember, it's the Achilles tendon. They got to really let that heal because
Wow.
I feel like they overworked him. And to be brutally honest, if they don't let him sit out, it's going to be a problem.
You know whose
And
fault is that? Kyle
you know
Kuzma.
who I have to, I don't like to play the blame game, but to be brutally honest, I feel like Davis
He's not playing to up
doesn't
to
know
par.
his body. And because I feel like he wanted to impress LeBron, he just kept playing even though there was pain. But bro, we're talking about an Achilles injury. This is the
That guy's
difference
injury
between
prone too,
you
bro.
not
That's
having
bad.
a career and having a career. You know what I mean?
True.
You don't play with your body like that.
But I feel it's Kyle
especially-
Kuzma though. Like if Kyle Kuzma would play his role better, it will give Anthony Davis more rest. Like
I'm sorry, Kyle Kuzma's not going to play his role well, man. I'm just being honest.
facts, I agree.
I have nothing against the dude. I want him to do well, but I got to be honest.
You know they said he was gonna be make the Lakers a big three. I was like, you guys wish. I
Are
seen
they
that,
drinking?
bro? I seen that from far away.
Bro, we're talking about the Kuz.
Yo, he's on
let's chill on that.
Instagram with that Winnie Harlow girl.
Oh
Every
yeah,
day.
the Toronto girl. I wasn't gonna say nothing. You know,
Oh, the
me, I said
Dalmatian
something
girl?
in the last.
The Dalmatian girl.
Yeah. This guy's this.
Yo, you can't be dissing, bro.
But I feel bad. I'm sorry about that, bro.
It's whatever, bro. No worries, bro.
Whatever. But hey,
Bro,
Yo,
fuck.
DLD, I'm just
He's
messing
just
with you.
pointing out the obvious, bro. No worries.
All I gotta say,
No, I feel bad for that.
Nah, you don't have to feel bad. Don't
Nah,
worry.
it's
I
called
feel
the
bad.
Dalmatian
She has Kyle Kuzma,
Bro,
bro. She gets,
Bro, that's how everybody knows her, though.
exactly.
But you're not
I'm
like,
gonna
bro.
say
You're pointing
this.
out with the obvious, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's how everybody knows her. I don't know her from anything else. That's how we know her.
I'm gonna say something though. I would rather put my money on the Alex Caruso show than this guy called the Kuz. I'm gonna be honest.
Kyle Kuzma. You guys think he's that bad?
Well, no,
Yeah?
well, for his position though, like I like Alex Caruso for his position. I agree. But who's another forward on the Lakers other than Kuzma and
I think-
Davis? Who's a real
personally-
legit forward?
Personally, I think Kuzma made a mistake re-signing with the Lakers. I think he should have went elsewhere and got more money, and his talents could show.
That's
I don't
true.
know. I don't at his
But
age.
he wouldn't
and
have no
stuff,
choice.
Comfortable.
He's a restricted free agent. They would have just matched any offer if they really wanted.
That's
him.
what he should have asked for. He could, but you know the NBA, they're not gonna hold you hostage. It's not the NFL.
you
They put a
ask for it.
franchise tag on you, right? So
It's
basically, yeah, he could just say, hey, man, let's just let me go to wherever, Phoenix or Chicago or wherever, and he could get his stats up. And because, bro, like, no disrespect, but Kyle Kuzma's fading, bro.
So who's better, him or Siakam? Where I'm dissing.
Siakam is better than him.
Siakam, bro.
Yeah,
You're
way
dissing.
far.
Nah, bro, you're
Siakam's a
dissing,
far
you're
more
dissing,
superior
you're
player
dissing.
than that
all right,
guy.
take it back for real.
You
Take it
can't
back.
be dissing like that.
Yeah. So that guy's not even. He's not. What does he do good? Like we don't even know yet. Like what does he really
Bro,
do?
Kuzma, but you know what it is? I gotta give credit where credit's due. Kuzma's better than Baines.
You think he's
Whoever's
better than Baines?
Baines. That's not impressive. Why do you think that's impressive?
No,
It's
I
not
get it.
impressive. I'm just
You're better
getting
That's
at it.
not.
it's not. It's not
That's
even.
why
I'm
that's
comparing
why
you
I'm
to
putting it out.
Baines and secretly just offensively.
Bro, you're
No, I
better
agree.
than Baines.
Nah, it's true. I agree, bro. A lot of us are better than Baines out here. I don't think Baines is. Baines. I don't know what they thought in signing this guy.
Bro, your grandpa's better than Baines.
And the sad part is, the more they play Baines, Like it's just like you could just see it. Like I don't know. I don't think Baines is going anywhere. I think Baines is going to be here this whole entire season at least.
God
Because
damn.
Man.
what people have to understand, hard work always beats talent. Like
No, but if Baines was
not
off
working
the bench,
hard, man.
no, but if Baines was like the second center, like a backup center, that would be good. He's done good in that role. He just can't be the starting center.
I
So
agree.
there's in order for you to get
Like
something,
as a backup,
you always
sure,
gotta
he'll
lose
do
something.
all right.
If we're gonna get something, you have to lose something. And I say if we're gonna lose anything, it has to be Lowry. So put Lowry on the line and trading block and see what can we get. If it's not,
I said we give up this year's pick.
yo, Fred VanVleet is ready to run the point guard. You guys
No,
always
he's
say,
not, bro. No,
Oh my
I
God.
disagree with that. I disagree with that. Not at all. He's
is
nowhere
ready
near
to
the
run the point
playmaker,
guard.
Lowry.
He's our leading scorer. He leads our team in assists. What more do you want?
Bro,
Yeah, but you know what? Because he has the backing of Kyle Lowry. But when you take that backing from him, does he still produce? That's the question.
like he plays good, but like
Kyle Lowry's almost 40 years old. We gotta give Malachi Flynn a chance. We gotta give Terrence Davis a chance. Like, let's see what they could develop to.
Bro, but look,
minutes.
they get the minutes though, bro. We can't just throw them out there. That's tanking,
But,
basically.
like,
Because it's still early.
They gotta
they're
go
still
out there and
rookies.
perform, bro. Like we
Look,
can't
look.
just you
Look,
gotta
I
earn
love
it though.
Freddie.
You know, in the NBA, you gotta earn it, bro. We can't
Yo,
like,
hold up, bro. I love Freddie, but like he's nowhere near a playmaker or a passer or anywhere near Lowry.
No, not at all. Fred VanVleet shoots a lot. He shoots a lot. I'm not gonna lie, he's a good player. But let's
He's a
be
very
real
good player.
though. Let's be real though, bro. We've seen him in the playoffs. He sometimes relies too much on the 3-point shot. And I think that could be there's your pros, but then that could be your con, you know? You see what I'm saying?
But at the same time, then if we don't make him our starting point guard, then the Kyle Lowry will when he leaves.
No, but
So-
yeah, he's by default, he will be the starting point guard.
That's
But
what
I
I'm gonna
think
say.
yeah, but I think this season alone though, I don't think Fred
And
VanVleet.
you
I
guys say
think
statistically, you guys say Fred, not Fred. You guys say Norman Powell plays better when he starts, so put him at the 2 now.
No, but listen, the thing is,
OG at the 3, Pascal, and then whoever at the 5.
bro, Fred, he's nowhere. He can't finish at the rim like Kyle. Like
That's
Kyle is
true.
like elite at the rim.
But Kyle Lowry, he's like almost a 15-year vet now. How many years has he been in the league? Like 12 years now?
But bro, his finishing is impeccable though.
It is.
No, but look at his like
Compare
look how
Kyle
he-
Lowry.
body. Look
Compare
at
Kyle Lowry when he was in the same year as Fred VanVleet. Who was better? Like what year was
Fred VanVleet.
no, Kyle Lowry was always better than Fred VanVleet.
No,
Kyle
but-
Lowry got more tools in his bag than Fred
No,
VanVleet.
but you know what? Let's be honest.
When was
Kyle
Fred
Lowry-
VanVleet?
Kyle
Go ahead.
Lowry didn't become a great player until he came to the Raptors and became a starter. Because remember,
Even-
he was bounced around for a long time.
But even look at Kyle Lowry when he played for Houston. I saw Kyle Lowry when he was on the Houston Rockets.
Bro, but
Kyle
like-
Lowry looked really good to me. I would look at him. I'd be like, "Nah, this guy could play."
But they
and
made
one
him
thing-
a backup, so we couldn't really see what.
No, but like, yo, we could still see how he comes off the bench and how he looks and how he produces, bro.
So he
looked-
gave us the shades.
to me, he looked really good in Houston. I liked what I saw from
Yeah, but
Kyle
hold
Lowry.
on,
And
hold on.
mind you, too, he played on a more physical team in Houston. He played with Yao Ming, Ron Artest, Luis Scola. He had a lot of those
Played
guys
in a
on that
heavy
team.
conference.
Yeah, he was playing against Los Angeles Lakers. He was going up against Kobe, and he had a lot of competition for his when he was like that team was loaded. There was like a
Right.
bunch of other guys like Luther Head and all these other guys that were like close in age with Lowry
this is the
or
thing.
his age, and they were really good too, and they were giving Kyle Lowry his work. Kyle Lowry.
This is what separates them, right? Like Fred's a better shooter. Like let's give him that.
I don't even think so.
Fred's
I don't
like
even-
what,
I don't even
5
think
years
so,
in the
man.
league now, 6 years
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't even
league.
think so, man.
I know,
I've seen Kyle Lowry bombing threes from left, right, and center for so many years. Like, bro, we can't have short-term memory, bro. Fred VanVleet is
No,
not.
I think he's a better shooter.
No, Fred VanVleet is not a better shooter. Fred
My
VanVleet, let me tell you something. Fred VanVleet right now is playing on a Raptors team that he is so dependent on. If Fred VanVleet had DeMar DeRozan and all these other guys here, Kawhi Leonard, he wouldn't even be starting. He wouldn't even be on the lineup. Kyle Lowry would be on the lineup.
Okay, listen. Let's say their finishing is equal. Let's say that, right?
No, we can't even say they're not even equal, though, bro. That's
Nah,
not even
we're
right.
equal, bro.
But go ahead.
This is the thing. Do you see the way Kyle Lowry finishes at the rim? He uses his body. He uses his hips. Do
Yeah.
y'all notice that?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Like Fred can't do that. Like
No,
He
he can't.
can.
No, he can't. He can't do that. He can't. He's not strong finishing at the thing. He's not strong, bro.
he needs to get back. If
Don't get
Fred
it twisted though. You see when the game 7 versus Boston, when they're going to the rim, they're all kept getting blocked. Kyle Lowry's getting blocked too. Yes, he's a better finisher under the basket, but at the same time, he's still a small guard. Like I still want the bigger player to go get the ball to down the stretch.
But I
To
think
take contact, get to the line, get
Kyle
the thing.
Lowry-
Kyle
Kyle
Lowry's
Mhm.
Kyle
Go ahead,
Lowry's
sir.
not afraid of contact, and he's also a guy that can get how do you call it? Offensive
get to the
fouls
foul line.
drawn.
Get to the foul line.
Fred VanVleet don't do that yet. Like he does it, but he doesn't do it to the magnitude as what Kyle Lowry does.
like my problem with Fred is he just can't finish at the rim. It's frustrating.
Very frustrating.
I get it. You
agree.
guys are right, but we can't have our cake and eat it too. Like we gotta pick one. Like we either want you
Yeah.
want a big man, we gotta get rid of something to get a big man. You don't want a big man, want to
I
keep
think
Kyle
give up
Lowry,
a
then we gotta
first-round
keep
pick,
it
bro.
as is.
I say give up our first round pick this year.
You're crazy.
I would not do
Raptors
that.
know how to draft, man. They know how to draft.
Yo, we do. We got put it this way. After
And
we
it's-
got rid of
they didn't-
Babcock and all those losers,
Facts.
and Masai Ujiri came in, things switched.
Bro, give them. How much value do you think Matt Thomas has?
No value now, bro.
None whatsoever.
Man,
None.
he has no value, bro.
As you said, the experiment is done. If
It's
we
over,
wanted to
man.
get rid of him, we should have traded him last year
When the thing was high.
when the
Like,
value was up.
Who knows if even the value was even there? A team might have got him and waived him. Like, come on, he's like a
Yeah,
part
bro.
of a package in waivers. Like, he'd
But
be
like
on the
this
street
thing,
the
I
next
don't want
day.
to give up Terrence Davis. Like Terrence Davis, I think he has a high ceiling. In my
He's not. He's not. To me, Terrence Davis is a part of the team. I
he's
have
not
no problem.
consistent, but he's part of the team though.
Second year player though. Like Terrence Davis
So
is like.
who do
Remember,
we give up?
Terrence
who do
Davis was in college 2 years ago when Raptors won the championship. Terrence Davis was in the university. So he was a college player.
That's
So,
true.
like-
He was in the university.
So, like,
Do we trade for center or do we just draft?
Yeah, but
guys?
what did I say? I said let Van Vliet run a point guard and have TD back him up with Flynn. It's about time, man. I'm not saying to put all these rookies out there, but just for the point guard position, have a backup point.
Right now,
if
though,
anything, sign a veteran point.
I think right now Raptors have to get as many wins as they can. We can't really start looking at tanking.
Like don't even mention tanking, bro.
Yeah, we can't.
Okay.
When we do that, we throw Terrence Davis and thing in there. We're looking at tanking. That's just tanking tactics, right?
Bro, the
there.
Boston Celtics are in the draft.
For
lottery.
one player, though, so one rookie in the rotation means we're tanking. Just one.
But who are we gonna take out for him?
I'm not
Kyle
saying
Lowry?
take out, but I'm saying if you guys want a big man like a Drummond, we're gonna have to give up somebody like a Kyle Lowry. The salary caps won't match with anybody else, to be realistic. So
No, I
how
hear
would
you.
it even work?
Oh man, that's a tough one, man.
This
I
is
hear
why I
you
say it's a
still.
pipe dream. This is why I say it.
Damn.
I hear you still.
They had their mindset too deep onto Giannis when we should have
Another
thing.
pipe dream.
You know
But the
what
thing is,
the
though-
Raptors' issue is? They look too
How many
far in front of
goals
them.
in the
But
first
the
half?
question is, I want to know what you guys did. Masai Ujiri ever say he was gonna go get Giannis? Because I never heard anyone from I just heard the media.
Bro, why do you
Star-
But he was
Yeah.
moving like it. He was moving like it though. Not re-signing these guys, giving guys 1-year deals,
But let's be
tearing up
honest,
salary cap.
So what was the purpose?
you
behind
can
that,
move
though?
like something, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's your intent.
Exactly.
To
We don't
move
know
like
what-
something and to open your mouth and say something are two different things.
That's what
Well,
I'm
like
saying.
we do have a lot of cap space. Like, don't ignore that.
No, but dude, what are we doing? What else Papskate? Are we get signing guys? Like, fuck, I don't want to be a cheapskate team, bro. Like, I want to pay. I'll pay guys big money.
We
Like,
don't
fuck are
have
we-
cap space. We're to the max right now.
MLSE is being cheap. That's the
Bro,
problem.
bro, you know who's a free agent? Yo, you know who's a free agent? Jared Allen.
Really?
Well,
Jared Allen would be
yeah,
perfect
hey,
for us.
no, he's not a free agent. He's signed.
No, he's talking
No,
about
he's
free
a free
agency
agent.
coming up, right? You talking
Free
about free
agency coming up.
You talking about
No,
that, or
yeah,
you talking about?
free agent.
No, only Drummond's a 1 year.
No. So is Allen. He's restricted so they can match any offer, but like we can't.
I don't
overpay
count
him.
restriction. Everybody's gonna match it unless you overpay him.
Yeah, unless you overpay him.
And even if you overpay him, some of these
that
guys
would
still
be
match it.
stupid to overpay him.
Well, we got to get a center though. Sometimes you got to pay it pays to be the boss, right? It pays to what's the
To be the boss.
Yeah, so
And it's
But,
not
like,
like
did the
Toronto.
Hawks-
We don't have
The
the
guy was
money.
on the Bucks.
Remember,
We don't
we're
even
the
have the
NBA.
Oh, we do it. The only way we could sign him is if we get rid of Lowry, or we can't even sign him. We have to trade for him, so it won't work. We don't have the cap space like that.
Yo, what's
Alright.
goody? What's goody? What's goody? What you guys saying?
what was
Yo,
your
what
take
up?
on tonight's game, bro? How was
It's a
your
good
what's your
game.
take?
It was a good game, but I mean, I just feel like these guys are just mentally ahead of the Raptors, bro. They're just a little tougher. Like defensively, they're a little bit tougher, and offensively, they have a better coach, I feel like, and their rotations are a little tighter, and like, you know what I mean? Just a couple little things that need to be tightened up on the Raptors' end, man. Like honestly, like they could have had that game still, but they had their full roster. They had like their full roster. You know what I'm saying? And Miami was missing some guys. They're missing Tyler Hero. They're missing the other dude as well too. Wasn't there, bro? Like, come on, man. Raptors should have got that dub, man.
They let them.
No, this is the
They
thing.
let.
We're in a back-to-back, bro. Like you can't dismiss that.
No, I get you. I agree with that. Like, I agree with that. Mavs are tired still, but like, come on, man. Raptors used to win those
Siakam played
games.
like 42 minutes yesterday.
That's Nick
Siakam
Nurse,
played
though. That's Nick Nurse. Though. Again, that's Nick Nurse, bro. We have a full roster. There's no need for him to play 42 minutes, bro, in a loss. You know what I'm saying? They could have gave him the fourth quarter off. Like, you got Miami tomorrow. This goes back to Nick Nurse and his weird rotations, bro. Like, we all
I
saw.
don't understand why they made them play at the end.
Nick
much
Nurse
time
is
was
weird.
Terrence Davis
Hey,
played how much minutes? Like 6 minutes, and Matt Thomas played like 2 minutes. Like, what is that? What, Sally Johnson,
Bro,
2 minutes?
I'm starting to question
then-
how Coach Nick Nurse is. Like,
Nick
I'm
Nurse is-
starting to
yo,
question it.
This
yeah.
is what I tell people all the time about Nick Nurse. Some
He
people
stole
say, "Oh,
his playbook, bro." You know
sometimes
what
people
he's
be like, "Oh, Nick Nurse," and I'm like, "Dude, I don't know, man. I'm not really seeing it, man. I'm seeing a lot of ex Dwayne Casey people like, oh, Nick Nurse, this savant, man. I looked at
Well,
that Boston Celtics series showed me who he was when adversity hit.
Yeah.
Adversity hit when he didn't have Kawhi Leonard. Some people are like, oh, Nick Nurse. I'm like, no, Kawhi Leonard. Oh, Nick Nurse. I'm like, no. Oh, he coached all over the world and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
hear
what-
that.
He's a good coach, but like,
No. But where though? What did he show you though? In adversity, where was his trick bag, bro? Like where
no,
was
listen, okay. This is what I'm
The
trying to
OG
say.
shot. The OG
He's
shot.
a
Give
good-
him that.
that was OG
He's a good
shot,
coach.
man.
And he
OG,
brought us back game 7. Like, give him that, man. He brought us back in the game.
That was
Like, he
OG
didn't make our
shot.
team fold. Like, teams go down 3 games, like they usually fold after that.
No, but like
Yeah.
this is my thing.
But to me, though, what happened with the 7? Okay, go ahead, God. Sorry,
Like,
brother.
Nick Nurse, I don't like. He's a good coach. You can't deny that. Like his plays, his defense. But I'm just like, is he a great coach? That's what people say he is.
They say he's a
Yeah,
great
I
coach.
agree. I agree with that. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's a great coach. There's other coaches in the league who I see like been put in work with some ass teams for years, bro.
To me,
Like,
though, I don't even know if he's really a good coach. He
So
may
who's
just
better,
be a
him or
guy.
Brad Stevens?
No, I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I don't really follow Brad
He
Stevens.
is.
Like,
You can't deny that. Like
Stevens has been going at it for a while with that team, bro, and like they always make the playoffs. They're always in the playoffs. They're always in the mix.
no, I get
know what I
that.
mean?
I get that. But remember, what's his name? Matt. What's his name? Matt Thomas. Is that not? Why am I saying Matt Thomas? Yo, what's wrong with me? Nick Nurse over here goes and he was on Dwayne Casey's bench. He was a good coach. Maybe he was a defensive or a defensive callous. He went to the playoffs with Dwayne Casey. He did all that stuff. Cool. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, I'm still trying to figure out like where does he show me when he played Boston in adversity? He goes into like a 7-man rotation, bro. Bro,
Holy,
I've
that
seen
was
some
hard
guys-
to watch,
Oh,
bro.
look,
I remember
yo,
that.
I see some
was
guys,
so
I
hard
see
to
some
watch.
coaches, bro. Brad
Look,
Stevens. Let me tell you
look,
something. There was a guy when you watch that Boston series. I watched the Boston series. I was sitting down looking, bro. Out of nowhere, there was some guy who his name was like Williams or something. I never seen that guy before.
Oh, the
Never.
light skin dude.
No, he's a dark skin
Robert,
guy.
yeah.
Dark skin, tall dude. Number 44.
Williams.
Robert
Says-
Williams. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah. 'cause
Bro,
they have
they were
two.
throwing for game one. They were throwing lobs to him. He came out of nowhere like that was a secret weapon, bro. Like, I got to detonate. I have something that nobody's seen. But that's what great coaches do.
Yeah.
But Gasol and Ibaka, like sometimes I get it. I get the coaching thing. I get it. But it's
Yeah.
personal as well, man. Like Ibaka and Gasol should have locked that down. Like you guys are vets.
But the thing is, though,
But
he
I
wasn't
don't
even on
know.
the scouting report, though. He was
Yeah,
that guy wasn't even.
that
Nobody
too.
even saw
That
him.
too.
Nobody, bro. Where did he come from? To this day, I still be like, bro, that was one of the most bizarre series I've ever seen. Because that they came with a guy I've never seen before, and then Pascal Siakam basically shit at the bed, and then that was the end of the
thing with
Raptors.
He did more than
Jeez.
You see what I'm saying? That was, and then people are saying Nick Nurse. I'm looking around. I'm like, bro, I don't
So
even
then
know if this guy's the
You
real
think
deal.
we shouldn't have went small at the end? We should have kept
I don't know,
Gasol in.
man. We should have. Well, Gasol was done, bro. Gasol was washed.
Oh,
He
then
was
Ibaka
washed.
was Ibaka
Ibaka.
there? Yeah,
Ibaka.
he was
I
off.
think,
He was
yeah, I
clean
think
the last
game
2
7.
minutes.
Yeah, game
But
7. I don't
this
even
is
think
the
he
thing,
played
like
game
in those games, like the thing is, like he gave Gasol more minutes. It's because like the fucking I checked or something. Gasol, he was like getting like more points. Like when he was on, the team was doing better statistically. It didn't look like it on paper, but it was true.
Yeah, because he's a good passer. You know, they run that they run those backdoor cuts and all that, right? And he Gasol's at the top of the key. But then Brad Stevens counteracted that, bro. They just backed off of him and let him shoot. Like, bro, you got to play chess with some of these Eastern Conference teams, man. Like, it's straight chess, bro. Like, remember when they faced Memphis and then he got ejected and then they just went on that run, bro, and they started going crazy. Like, you can't do that versus every team, bro. They just started going downhill and just attacking the basket. Bro, when the game slowed down and when you play a team like Miami who just, like, amazing, amazing defense, bro, Nick Nurse gets out coached, bro. I see it all the time, bro. He just gets out coached. Like, versus the Memphis versus the Milwaukee Bucks, bro. Milwaukee has no real, like, they can't really like shut you down. Like, you can just play downhill. They don't get back, like, bro. But Miami,
But
Boston,
you know who you blame on that though?
Yeah.
You know what? I think a lot of people are not seeing something. But the coach, Mike Boldhauser, whatever his name is, that's the coach from Atlanta, the one that couldn't get it done, that just brought over that nonsense to Milwaukee.
You think so, or is it more Giannis Antetokounmpo who can't really come up with an
But
offensive?
the guy's one-dimensional, bro. We all know this.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We all
saying. But
know
like,
he can't.
if you're
Like,
coaching
I feel like
Giannis,
he's
bro,
hit his ceiling.
if you're coaching Giannis, bro, and he's coming through every 3 seconds Euro step,
But okay,
know,
imagine if Miami had Giannis and they got rid of Bam. That team would be scary, bro.
I
That'd
think
be
they
a
would.
sick team.
But
I mean,
man to man, I think they would develop him. I'm gonna be honest.
well, that's because they have Eric Spoelstra and thing over there.
Exactly.
Pat Riley, they got guys,
Riley,
bro. Jimmy
Alonzo
Butler,
Mourning,
Exactly.
They
Who
would
does
develop
he
him properly.
have to develop him in
That's the
Milwaukee?
thing. Milwaukee, I don't think they know how to use. I don't even think,
They
but I don't.
don't.
And then on
They
top of
don't
that
use
too,
Look at everyone's shooting like since they came out. Look at what we did to Ibaka. Mans took 0 threes, now like 40% shooter.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say you think Giannis would develop here?
Yeah.
Of course.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah, you guys
don't
hating.
know.
Come on, our team would
I
be
don't know.
nasty with
I don't know
Giannis,
if-
bro.
I
That
don't
team
know
would
if
be
Even with
nasty.
Nick Nurse coaching, even with Nick Nurse coaching.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
about that.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
about
This is what I'm
that.
trying to show you guys. Yeah,
I don't know about
that
that.
coaching has the
I don't know
1-2,
about
but
that. I
we
don't
need
know
the
about that.
personnel, man.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I
Giannis.
agree.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Problem,
Miami didn't have they didn't have Tyler Hero tonight.
As things
They
go,
didn't have a
let me
full
tell you
roster.
something, bro. Let me tell you something. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not even better than DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan has his number.
Stop it. Stop it.
No. DeMar DeRozan is a better basketball. I could tell anybody this. DeMar DeRozan, I've watched DeMar play him
Stop it.
numerous
No.
times.
I'm leaving
Bro.
this, bro.
DeMar DeRozan is a better basketball player than
Bro,
Giannis.
I'm leaving this, bro.
Come on, I don't know about that,
bro.
bro. Like, okay,
DeMar
I
DeRozan.
remember when he was
DeMar
younger.
DeRozan
Giannis, yes,
with
he
the
had
body
his
skill.
Did you
he
really
had his
say
number in
that?
the playoffs. That's why.
Did
That's
you really
why.
just say that, bro?
Bro, so you telling me right now if we had Giannis versus
Are
LeBron,
you saying,
we would. I'm
did
asking
you
a question.
just say Giannis is a better player
I have
than
a
DeMar
question.
DeRozan?
I have a question. I did say that, but I have a question. God, if we were in the 2018 NBA season and had instead of DeMar DeRozan, we had Giannis Antetokounmpo, we would have beat LeBron James.
Nope. I have to be honest, bro. Nope, it's not happening.
Whoa, 2018?
I'm not saying he will, but like, You cannot tell me
2018 season. Would we
You
have
cannot say
beaten? Would we have
GW.
beaten LeBron James? That's the question I want to know.
You know why I say no?
The playoffs.
You
Would it
know
be?
why I say no? I gotta put down a few points,
But we had
and I
no
gotta
three
make
man.
comparisons.
Like,
You know the reason why I say that?
DeMar DeRozan was playing harder competition than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has
Yeah.
yet to see a LeBron James. He has
but
never
no,
played
Casey
LeBron James.
benched him, bro. I remember that. Dwayne Casey put him on the bench in the fourth quarter. Like
but-
he
but
had
that-
enough of it, bro.
No, but that's what I'm
But
trying
he
to tell
saved
you.
this guy.
He saved him, but listen to what I'm saying though. What competition has Giannis Antetokounmpo even played yet? He hasn't
None.
even played. He hasn't. Where is the marquee matchup in the freaking Eastern Conference Championship where he played the best guy? He hasn't even seen the best yet. He
Bro,
couldn't even get through
he
DeMar
shit the
DeRozan.
bed-
What?
He shit the bed twice in the Eastern Conference Final.
2019 versus the Raptors, but yeah, he didn't do well. Kawhi nullified him.
Nullified him. DeMar
But can
DeRozan's
I
going
say
up-
something though?
DeMar DeRozan's going up against the beast in LeBron James. The beast. He's going up against. Where is Giannis? Giannis
And
is
everybody loses to the beast.
not even Stephen Curry took on him. Kevin Durant took on him. Where's Giannis's beast? He hasn't even
No,
faced
but
his beast
no,
yet,
no,
bro.
no, no. But
Who's
wait,
the
wait,
best
wait.
player?
You didn't let me
Bro, who's
quantify
the
my
best
statement.
Hold on, let me say
Everybody
something.
that had faced LeBron in the East went down.
Oh yeah,
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
but what Giannis hasn't even. Giannis never even went into a playoff matchup with LeBron James.
Giannis had it too easy.
No.
I think
He didn't
the
have it too
statement
easy.
was
No,
he's
fams.
a better player because it's like statistically he's definitely not a
No.
better player.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
And if you're looking at
no,
body of work, they both have not passed the Eastern Conference Finals.
Listen, no.
So it's
But
kinda
what I'm
like-
trying to tell you is
But can
this.
I say something to you?
What I'm trying to tell you is this: Giannis hasn't even gotten it. We haven't even seen Giannis play the pinnacle yet. I have yet to
No.
even see him to play the pinnacle. Where is his pinnacle moment?
But
DeMar
let me say
DeRozan, at
something.
least I got to see DeMar DeRozan go up against his pinnacle, and he folded. He lost LeBron in 2016. He lost LeBron in 2017. He lost LeBron in 2018. He went up against KG and Paul Pierce and freaking some of the top players. He's played some of the best players.
And he's
Giannis
went to the
best-
EC final
Thank
way
you.
back in the day
Where's
when he
Giannis?
started with Cleveland. I'm not talking about when he came back to Cleveland. He
No,
went
no,
all
but-
the way to the EC final by himself.
No, but forget
and
about
was
all
fighting
that.
Boston.
Forget about all that, though. Forget about LeBron now. Look at Giannis. The key is looking at Giannis. Who has he played outside of Kawhi Leonard? Who the hell has he played in the East he hasn't even played a beast yet? But people are quote unquote
He's
running
played
around
against
crowning this
Butler.
guy. That's not a beast, man. He couldn't even get through him. Kawhi Leonard ripped through him easy. You know what I mean? Ripped through him, Joel Embiid, and a whole bunch of them easily. Where's his
Easily.
beast, fams? That's what I'm trying
There's
to tell
no
you.
beast in the East.
No, fams. You're missing a point. Where is Giannis's beast he went up against? Who has he gone up with? Who has he gone up with? DeMar DeRozan cooked him. He cooked him. Butler cooked him.
You're saying DeMar DeRozan cooked
Giannis
Giannis?
Antetokounmpo. Yes.
Yeah,
This
he
guy-
did. He did.
Dude, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Who has he beat? Everybody's hyping him up, but who the hell is he beat, bro?
He
I don't
hasn't
even.
beat anybody.
I don't even have. Let me tell you something. I have a lot of marquee matchups I've witnessed in the NBA where I'm sitting down there looking. I'm like, damn, man, that guy just because he had that guy, he could. Man, he did. He just was. He fell short, man.
But
He
you
fell
can't say
short.
that for Giannis.
No, not at all, bro. And this year he's gonna have to see his beast is gonna be Kevin Durant, bro, and he's not gonna go through Kevin Durant. He's not
No,
gonna go
there's
through
no way he's going through him. There's no way.
if he even makes it to him.
I'm willing to bet money on that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Well, who's he beating? Tell me DeMar DeRozan went up against Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. He went up against Deron Williams. He went up against LeBron James 3 times in a row. 3 times. He went to the Eastern Conference. LeBron James, the only guy who held him from going to the NBA Finals as a Raptor. To the point where he psychologically just checked out, and he's never really been the same since.
I'm gonna be
Giannis
honest.
Antetokounmpo, who has he beat? Who the hell has he even played?
He hasn't beat nobody.
We don't even know a marquee game.
It's the hype right
That's
now.
what I'm trying to tell you. Guys are hyping him up. Like who is he?
Giannis is all hype.
If he came to Toronto, who the hell would he beat here? He's not beating anybody. Oh, but we would bro. He ain't beat nobody here, bro. If he came here, no, he's not no Kawhi Leonard. He has not won an NBA and
Guys,
Finals
see,
MVP.
I was about to make my statement.
Go on.
Okay, so my statement was in comparison to Kawhi. Let's be brutally honest. I don't remember what game it was, but I think the Raptors were down, and I think Kawhi came in after halftime. He literally dribbled the ball, went down the court, bam, 3. I think the second possession was like a steal, bam, 3. Giannis is not going to give you that. He won't.
He's gonna give you a Euro step to the rack and dunk. That's what he's gonna give you.
But
And that's it.
not going to help.
Shaq always says, like, yo, Shaquille O'Neal always says that Giannis is a big man. He ain't no guard. He's a big man. So a big man's not gonna pull up for three.
Nah, but I'm not even saying that. But where's his post move? Like, come on, you seen big man like Shaquille O'Neal freaking post.
I'm not defending Giannis at all. I'm not defending him.
That's what I'm saying. Who is he beat, bro? Like, people are hyping him up like this guy's the golden one. Who is he beat? I don't even know anybody.
So who's better, Jason Tatum or Giannis? Be honest.
Dude, Giannis Antetokounmpo is a more accomplished player than Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum still hasn't done anything either. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a better player in 2020 than Jason Tatum is, just because of sheer off dominance. But Jason Tatum doesn't have no marquee matchups, no marquee anything. He hasn't faced the beat. He faced LeBron James one time, and he was a puppy then. And even then, he was at the Eastern Conference Final, and he did his thing over there. But as far as DeMar DeRozan, though, fams, you guys need to put some respect on DeMar DeRozan's name, man. Yo, you guys, no. All you guys, all four of you guys, bro, you guys need to start really putting some respect on DeMar DeRozan's name.
I never dissed DeMar.
I've never disrespected DeMar DeRozan. That guy is a player.
He came in here and he gave his all. The only thing he had to see the beast. He had to see a top 10 greatest player to ever play the game of basketball, and he lost to him 3 times in a row.
And let's be honest,
he lost as a leader.
Everybody lost to LeBron in the East.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true. I've seen LeBron James lose in the East. I've seen Kevin Garnett and them guys eat him. Those are beasts. I've seen Dwight Howard eat him.
You know the reason why I'm making this statement?
Yeah.
You said leave the beginning of LeBron out in Cleveland. You said that. Remember?
No, I didn't say that. I saw him when he was in Cleveland. He was going up against Tim Duncan. Those are beasts. Bro, you guys didn't understand. He's going up against beasts, and LeBron James is fighting through adversity, but he's still not find a way.
Tim Duncan wasn't in the East.
Not a top 10 player.
Oh, no. Oh, you said what?
Are you saying he's not a top 10 player?
Who?
Giannis.
All time? No.
I'm like right now.
Oh, in today's NBA, yeah, okay, cool. He could be a top 10 player.
But today's NBA is soft, bro.
Today's NBA is you can't compete.
He's a lot better than him, though. I don't get that. I don't get how you say.
I'm just saying overall. When I look at him and I look at DeMar, if the both guys careers ended today, I would look at DeMar DeRozan and be like, nah, bro, that was the better player, hands down. Even
how
though
can you say that?
Giannis has the accolades, no, but the MVPs don't mean LeBron James should have 10 MVPs, bro.
What has DeMar DeRozan done, bro?
Let me tell you something. Steve Nash had 2 MVPs. Go look at Steve Nash's playoff moments, bro. That guy was literally an underachiever in the playoffs. He had maybe one war against the Spurs. Outside of that, he was getting eliminated. He wasn't doing anything. You see what I'm saying? He has 2 MVPs. Steve Nash, and I love Steve Nash.
DeMar DeRozan couldn't do anything. But
DeMar DeRozan took out Dwayne Wade in the playoffs. Where's Giannis Antetokounmpo's signature Dwayne Wade moment?
That's true. He did take out
Dwayne Wade. He took out Dwayne Wade in the playoffs. He went up against Paul George. Paul George in the playoffs. He battled Kevin Garnett and those guys in the playoffs.
He took out Giannis.
He took out Giannis numerous times in the playoffs, not just once, but numerous times.
I can't lie. I was reading an article about DeMar DeRozan today, and it said it's LeBron James the reason why we disrespect DeMar DeRozan.
That's it.
That's true. I
can't lie. I read that today still.
Yeah, that's right. We're the people they disrespect.
If it wasn't for the LeBron James thing,
DeMar DeRozan
people wouldn't talk down to him.
Yeah, people disrespect him because of LeBron James.
And LeBron is not LeBron is a hard guy to get to.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Okay, so would you sign him right now? Free agency next season. Would you sign him?
Hell yeah, I would.
That's that guy, bro.
Why not?
DeMar DeRozan.
He's the probably.
I understand you're saying he's overrated. I understand you're saying he's overrated, but you cannot put a 2-time MVP below DeMar DeRozan.
No, I can though, bro. Let me tell you something, bro.
What is DeMar done?
No, fams. I pointed out DeMar DeRozan's his moments. I've pointed out what he's done.
Look at the teammates. Who does Giannis have? Chris Middleton? Who is
can I say something though?
Mm-hmm.
If LeBron does not go to the West, does Giannis get those MVPs? That's the
No.
question.
No,
Yes.
Thank
yes.
you.
no,
I asked you on purpose.
no.
I asked
He
you
would,
on
he would
purpose.
have to see LeBron James, and LeBron James. You know what LeBron James said in the offseason on his podcast or whatever? He said Giannis doesn't know how to score, and he said it straight up. Giannis doesn't know how to
So,
score.
so let me ask you then. If we never traded for Kawhi, stayed put, LeBron's gone to the West, would we have won the championship?
Hypothetically speaking, hypothetically speaking, I don't think we'd have won it, but we would have destroyed Giannis Antetokounmpo. And
But can I tell you guys something?
DeMar DeRozan owned him. He owned him. DeMar DeRozan knew how to beat him, just like Jimmy Butler.
Would it beat the Sixers?
Yeah, we'd have beat the Sixers.
Yeah, but you guys are forgetting something.
He beat him once, not twice. He only once.
But you guys are
Regular
forgetting.
season, look at DeMar DeRozan versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan on the Raptors, he was eating him all the time. That guy was a joke. He was food.
But remember, you guys are forgetting something though. Do you remember that time? Thing was a Spur. What's his name? Kawhi was a Spur, and who was it? LeBron was taking a free throw, and Kawhi Leonard was checking back in. You didn't see the look on LeBron's face. LeBron said to himself, "Fuck, this guy's getting back in the game."
I remember that.
Let me tell you
one thing I want to add in as well too.
That
I think
fear
what I
in
think we're
LeBron's
forgetting
eyes.
about what we're forgetting about DeMar DeRozan is the year that they got bounced out by Brooklyn. Is the year they got bounced out by Washington. Is the
Why
year
you
they
gotta
got
do
bounced
that?
out by Washington again. Is
Why
the
you
year they
gotta
got
do
bounced
that, bro?
out. Is the year they got... Are we forgetting about those seasons?
We
'Cause
haven't forgot though.
you can't just give them all these praise and not remember why we were tired
No,
of
but we
DeMar
haven't
DeRozan.
forgot.
No.
Are we forgetting about those? Are we forgetting about when we got
twice.
Washington twice, Brooklyn twice? Are we forgetting about those years? Because we can't just give them. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn had a Hall of Famer, all-time great players. So I
Paul
don't.
Pierce.
They
That-
were
that was
40
his
years
first time.
old. They
That
were
was first
40
time.
years old, bro.
No, fams. No,
Nah,
fams.
you can't talk about age, bro.
Bro. You guys are
You
okay.
can't talk
you guys-
about trading Kyle Lowry, 40-year-old Kyle Lowry, and then talking praising DeMar DeRozan for getting
you guys-
bounced by 40-year-old Paul Pierce.
okay, you guys are laughing at
Man,
No, we're
you're
not
wrong,
laughing. It's
bro.
just, it's like it's a healthy debate,
slander.
bro. We're
Nah,
just,
that's not even a debate. That's slander, bro.
How was
You're
that
slandering.
slander?
Yo, fam.
Yo.
You can't just give all the good and not give like
Bro.
counteract it, like,
Dude,
you know
DeMar
what I mean?
DeRozan,
I'm
DeMar
gonna call
DeRozan.
DeRozan and
Listen,
tell him what you saying about him.
let me tell you something. DeMar DeRozan beat Dwayne Wade. He beat Paul George. Who has Giannis beat?
He
Give me
did.
a freaking top 50 player or a top thing that he's beaten. I don't.
I got
Giannis hasn't beaten nobody.
Thank you.
I gotta say
Nobody.
something.
Who is he beating? Give me
Listen,
a
yo,
marquee
I gotta
moment.
say something.
Jeez, you guys can't give me a moment. Like,
Bro, listen, I gotta say
Steve
something.
Nash, I could sit down here and say Steve Nash beat Kobe Bryant in the
Listen,
playoffs.
yo, fucking, oh my god.
Go ahead.
Hey, look, I agree with you, but these are some of the dumbest basketball takes I've ever heard. Like today,
How is that dumb though?
how
No,
are
but-
you saying he's better than? How are
So-
you saying a two-time MVP?
Nah, put the MVP aside. God.
Put the
I gotta cut
accolades
you on
aside
this
because yo, the NBA. Remember, the NBA gives those awards away. Remember,
favoritism.
favoritism.
But
LeBron James is far better. Every year, Giannis has one MVP. LeBron James was a far better basketball player.
But
But
you-
I'm
Giannis-
out. I'm out of
also, no, maybe one year when LeBron didn't make the playoffs on Lakers.
Yeah, I'm out of this stream, bro.
But God, there's a question that I asked, and now I'm gonna put it to you. Those two MVPs that Giannis won. If LeBron James does not leave the East, does Giannis still win those two MVPs? Answer.
Okay, even if he doesn't, he's
No.
still.
Yes or no, bro? Yes or no, bro?
Yes, he wins them.
Nah,
Still?
not on
Yes.
LeBron James' watch. You think LeBron's gonna
Amari
make him?
Styles.
LeBron James, look at what he averaged in 2018, 2019.
That was when he went
averaged-
to
I think he
Lakers.
averaged, like,
That's when he went to Lakers.
listen, he looked.
Has
He
the
averaged
Bucks ever
20
played LeBron?
Look, he averaged 28, 9, and 9 that season, and he didn't win MVP. He didn't win MVP with that type of season.
What did he win? Average?
28, 9, and 9.
And who gives the awards? LeBron James? Who gives the awards? He doesn't give the awards. They give the
does.
awards.
Who averaged that? LeBron,
LeBron.
or LeBron got burned plenty of
Enough
times.
times.
Yeah, great
He should have been like 10-time MVP. LeBron James is freaking the best player.
But
They
that's
give
what
it
I'm
to
saying.
Giannis. They give it to guys. They don't even want to give him the award.
They
But
don't.
he's a superstar. Why
Even
are you
Shaq said he got snubbed.
Even Shaq, come on, bro. They just give awards.
Yo,
They- bro,
even the year
yo,
Derrick Rose won, LeBron could
You
have
see
won.
the year.
thank you.
You see the
They have
year
people like
Shaq was
Rachel
supposed to get
Nichols.
it, and they gave it to Steve Nash.
Thank you. They give
Yeah,
people.
but
They have
how?
Rachel
You can-
Nichols is the
Look,
one
look, I got-
awarding these people this award, like the MVP in the NBA.
Rachel Nichols don't know nothing.
Thank you. The MVP in the NBA, they have people who are working on political shows,
Yeah,
like
I got a
CNN
question.
and stuff, voting
Yeah,
for the
I got a
NBA
question
finals.
for you, bro. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you could add either Giannis or DeMar in the offseason, who would you add?
Giannis.
If I had to add DeMar or Giannis on the offseason, who am I? Who else? What else players do I have? If I have Kawhi
Yeah.
Leonard, I'm adding DeMar DeRozan.
You
If I
can
have if I have Kawhi Leonard, I'm adding DeMar DeRozan. I don't need Giannis. I don't need him.
you
Because
are
Giannis is one dimensional.
What is he gonna do for me when it goes further down the line? I need a guy who can actually at least be a sidekick to another guy.
okay.
I
I
agree.
DeMar
agree.
DeRozan's not a number one guy, but DeMar DeRozan, at least I could sit down here and say, has been in more wars, and he's more.
He's battle tested. Giannis is not.
Seen him in
No, I'm not gonna lie. I hear that a lot. Like Giannis is better if he was playing with LeBron or Curry and them because he won't
Thank
have to
you.
be the number one
You don't
guy.
have to
Well,
be
I
the number one.
agree.
But what you said
Look at
is
Davis.
if
Davis
you
is
had if I
enjoying
had
himself.
Kawhi, I would still pick Giannis over DeRozan.
No, I said I'll pick DeRozan. I picked DeRozan.
Not me.
are
If I had
the
Kawhi, I'm picking Giannis.
Dude,
He's
I'm
playing
not.
the four, Kawhi's
I'm
at
not
the three.
picking Giannis Antetokounmpo is gonna Euro step and then get hurt, bro. I don't need that, bro.
Yo, Giannis is a top 5
Let me
player.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Wait,
There was a
wait,
point.
yeah,
If you
what
watch
do you
that
think
Raptors
Kawhi
playoff
is?
series, there was a point where even Kyle Lowry looked like he checked out, and Kawhi Leonard went out there and carried the Raptors regardless. I remember in Orlando, there was a point where he didn't even score a point.
Yo,
Orlando,
yo,
even
You want me to
even
pull up
his-
DeMar DeRozan's playoff list?
there was games
Again.
he didn't do well, but he still. Let me tell you something. Kawhi Leonard will carry guys. He's a carrier.
will.
That's the thing.
yes,
And he did.
yes.
Carry.
He
But
will
yo,
carry guys.
But
Not
when you
taking-
when you're comparing the DeRozan, though, remember like old Styles said, yo, we forgot about Brooklyn, Washington first round. You ride on Washington the most. You talk the most crap about John Wall, how he's the wackest point guard, and he
Yes,
took us out
yes.
twice. He
No,
took
no,
us out
no.
twice
No,
with
he did.
DeRozan.
He did take you know why though the Raptors got taken out twice? The Raptors didn't have that. The Raptors were not a defensive team that year. They had Lou Williams. They had some guys on that team. They were just scoring. They were good scorers, but they didn't have defense. Masai Ujiri
That's
figured
true.
that out, and that's when he got Bismack Biyombo, and he bought a bunch of other guys, and they changed
And
up
Biyombo
rotation.
Club brought us to the Eastern Conference Final because of the injury to Jonas Valanciunas. If
Exactly.
Jonas didn't get injured, we wouldn't have went to the
Bro,
ECF
The
Final that
Raptors,
year.
thank you. The Raptors, that Raptors team just were not good defensively.
No.
The Brooklyn Nets team, that was a better team. They had Deron Williams. They had more guys in their prime. No, not more guys in their prime, but they had Joe Johnson. They had more seasoned players who knew how to play, who were playoff tested and playoff
Experience.
battle.
Those guys are washed up those times.
No.
Nah,
offense.
they had experience.
They had
bro.
experience.
No.
They were actually a good team. It was
Remember,
it was an
experience
underrated
is a
team.
big deal.
It was an underrated team. They had Jason Kidd coaching at the helm. They
I
were
swear
very
we're the higher seed too.
no, but remember, they were a seasoned team though. Don't look at the seedings, bro. LeBron James
Seedings
sometimes
don't mean nothing.
LeBron
Remember,
James-
LeBron. not to
Raptors were
cut you
higher
off,
than
I want to say something quick. Seedings don't mean nothing because LeBron is the mastermind of seeding. Like
Thank you.
he will literally take a lower seeding so he can beat on your ass.
Thank you. He did that with the Raptors. Remember
He
with the
did it.
Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Remember he was missing shots at the end of games because he knew that stylistically he was going to go up against the Raptors and he was easily favored. He was favored to win that series.
Yeah.
Bro, seedings when you're playing guys like LeBron James and shit, bro, when you're playing like masters, like LeBron James is a master of basketball.
He wants to
knows what
do
he's
1, 2, 3, 4 and rest.
Thank
1, 2,
you.
3, 4 and rest.
bro.
Next series.
Even when LeBron was running the East, where was Giannis, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where the hell was he? Like, I don't know. Where I want to see that. If Giannis could have beat LeBron, I would have been like, yo,
Giannis was in Greece,
I got
bro.
a question for you. Yeah, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Where do you rank Giannis in the league? Like, is your top 5, top 10 player? What do you rank?
The top 3 players in the NBA is LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, where does he rank? Where does Giannis rank?
As of today, I would say probably roughly around he's in the 5. He's in the top 5 right now.
How are you saying DeMar? Are you saying DeMar?
That's a little high for me.
I would say if I had to pick stylist, I don't trust Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When it comes to the playoffs,
What did
But
DeMar?
you're looking at regular
injury
season.
prone?
Trends. I don't think you understand. There's 2 seasons in the NBA. Matter of fact, there's 3 seasons.
There's the regular season
regular,
and the postseason.
there's playoffs,
Well,
and then there's the championship.
After All-Star break and
No, not even that. No, not even that. There's regular season, there's playoffs, and then there's the championship. There's 3 seasons.
NBA Finals.
Exactly. So
that's where LeBron becomes beast.
Thank you.
My
Regular season, Giannis. Yeah, you guys can sit on.
What has DeMar?
That's why the Warriors bought Kevin Durant, because after they got bullied by LeBron, after that they lost after the 3-1, they said, "Yo, we got to go get Durant." And we're not getting Durant for the season. We're getting Durant for the NBA Finals. I knew it.
But hear this though. If Giannis is a free agent and DeMar is a free agent, who would teams want? Like, be realistic. Who are teams coveting? What were teams trying to make cap space for?
But can I tell you something though? Teams are blinded by the 2 MVPs.
Yeah, that's what it is. But when the
blinded
playoffs
by
come,
the MVPs,
when the playoffs come, when the championship,
he wants to get rid of Bam on a bio for Giannis. He didn't want to re-sign him. He was going to let him walk.
Who's going to let him walk?
Pat Riley was about to let Bam walk if he knew things was to be a free agent.
Who, Giannis?
I just can't believe you're saying. No, like, are you really taking
the Warriors are about to trade Klay Thompson for him?
Let me just answer this question. If you could sign only one, you could sign between one of these players, Giannis or DeMar in the offseason. Who are you signing?
Depending on who I have.
As the Raptors constructed right now. Let's
be real. We have a higher probability of signing. Listen, we're not signing Giannis Antetokounmpo because Giannis Antetokounmpo doesn't want to play for Toronto Raptors. He had supposedly, according to Toronto media and Toronto outlets and Toronto society, and he was going to sign with the Raptors. Supposedly, Masai Ujiri brought him over from Nigeria, and all these conspiracy theories that I don't know nothing about. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, he's not signing with Toronto. Who has a higher probability? Maybe DeMar DeRozan because he played for the Toronto Raptors. You see what I'm saying? He has potential higher probability. I'm going off facts, bro. Bro, honestly, if I had to pick right now, as of right now in 2021, I would like.
Let's say he wants to sign.
I would like to see DeMar DeRozan come back and have a comeback and potentially do something special here. Maybe carry us to, maybe be a part of a team that can carry us to championship. Just because I know what he meant. I know what he meant to the Toronto Raptors. I know Giannis is not going to carry us anywhere. That's what I know. One thing,
I can't take this.
Do you think Kevin Durant is going to let Giannis carry us somewhere? I have a question. Do you think Kevin Durant is going to let Giannis carry us somewhere? Do you think Kevin Durant don't even like Giannis Antetokounmpo? He doesn't even like the praise he gets. He doesn't think he's nice. James Harden, you think they're going to let him do that? Come on, bro. You think those guys are ballers too, eh? Come on.
Well, I'm not trying to compare the Brooklyn to them. All I'm saying is,
but you guys need to understand. You got to look at the optics, though. You guys got to look at the optics, man. This guy is he's a great regular season player, but when it comes to the playoffs, he has not proven himself. He is unproven. I'd rather go with the seasoned vet who's shown something. Let's not disrespect DeMar DeRozan like he never played for the Raptors, bro. You see what I'm saying? Unfortunately, Toronto people here, they have short-term. They're kind of people, you do something good for them, and then 2 seconds later, they forget about you, and then they want to come at you. That's how Toronto people are programmed. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, Brooklyn twice and Washington twice, not short-term memory. But I'll give you this.
But
disrespecting DeRozan. All I'm saying is,
did he or not go to the NBA Finals? Did he Eastern Conference Finals? Did he or did he not go there?
Yes.
Did he or did he not go there?
Yes,
who was he going up against? LeBron James.
LeBron.
Who did Giannis go up against in the Eastern Conference Finals?
The Raptors.
Jimmy Butler.
Toronto Raptors. And what did he do?
They both took care of him.
What did he do?
He didn't do nothing, bro.
Nothing. You didn't even see him. You don't even remember a moment from him. At least DeMar DeRozan, you remember him going back and forth.
That guy.
You guys act like this guy never did anything. You guys act like he never did anything for the Raptors. Bro, this is a Raptors channel, bro. Like, what are we doing? I mean, this is the home team. Like, what are we? We're going after our own? Come on.
Yo, all I'm saying is all I'm
saying is, bro. Yo, the Raptors traded DeMar DeRozan. All right.
We got Kawhi Leonard.
San Antonio Spurs. We got Kawhi Leonard. And we got Danny Green, and we won an NBA championship, bro.
You can't get better than that, bro.
I'm saying, like, okay, like, I get what DeMar DeRozan did, but he didn't hang a banner. He did not hang a banner, bro.
But he's still
that's what it comes down to.
Bro,
So
neither did Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I get that. I get
So
that.
why are we slandering DeMar DeRozan when Giannis hasn't even done anything half of what he's done
slander.
yet?
There's
What is
no
he
slander
done?
on my end.
What is he
There's no
done?
slander on my end. I'm just saying, like,
Where's this LeBron James belt? Come on, man. Come on.
Yo.
Where's this LeBron? LeBron James is going up against Tim Duncan. He's going up against the likes of Dwight Howard. He's going up against the Detroit Pistons. Like, come on. He's going up against some of the best players. He's so seasoned. And you guys want to slander? You guys want to sit on here and say, "Oh, DeMar didn't go up against anybody." Who was Giannis even beat? Like, where's he? Give me a marquee name. Like, we can't praise. Like, come on, give me a marquee.
But to God's point, and he just left. But to God's point, bro, he's trying to say that, bro. Overall, and the optics, like,
no, that's
DeMar
where
DeRozan
you're wrong.
is not a better player. Than,
overall, on the optics,
He's not.
No, overall,
than Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No,
That's
overall,
what I'm
the
trying to say.
if we sat down there and watched the NBA and they ranked the NBA for the way the NBA should be ranked, Giannis would not have all those MVPs. LeBron James would be getting a couple of those as well. You see what I'm saying? He might have maybe one. That's about it. LeBron James would have swept through. And if LeBron never left the East, Giannis would never have the MVPs. Let's just keep it up. So stop pretending. The same guy that DeMar DeRozan couldn't beat left the conference, and then Giannis started to get some MVPs.
That's true.
Let's stop playing around.
And the Raptors runner.
Thank you. Let's stop playing around like, yo, Giannis Antetokounmpo. If LeBron James stayed in Cleveland and LeBron James said, "I'm staying at home," Giannis Antetokounmpo would be irrelevant right now. We wouldn't even be talking about it. I agree. But you guys want to sit on here and slander DeMar DeRozan and say this guy's the GOAT now. All of a sudden, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm not saying that
he hasn't even played LeBron
James.
No. You have to look
I've
at the
never been the guy that slandered
LeBron James. LeBron James sat out a year. He didn't make the playoffs 1 year. He came back the following year. He won the championship. Why wasn't Giannis in the championship battling LeBron James? Why wasn't he any champion, even Eastern?
Okay, before the trade went down, after all our playoff exits, before the trade went down, were you happy with DeRozan? Did you want some changes? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, fams. Let's not ignore the question. Why hasn't Giannis played LeBron James yet? That's the $1 million question. That's the question.
They would have played in 2018, but
how would they have played?
The Bucks lost in Game 7 in the second round to Boston.
They couldn't even make it to LeBron James.
That's what happened.
No, but they couldn't even make it to him. We couldn't even see him play
LeBron. We can't say what ifs.
We can't say what if. You guys are talking hypothetically. Let's talk. Stop talking theory. Exactly. Let's talk facts. He never seen him. So at the end of the day, yo, bro, we can't sit down here and come. If LeBron James, we know for a fact, if LeBron James was in the East, there would be no MVPs for Mr. Antetokounmpo. There would be none at all. We know that for a fact. Nobody can sit down here and argue. Like, yo, Giannis would have beat him.
So who was winning in LeBron? They stopped giving LeBron MVPs.
LeBron, why they stop? The NBA's like that. Why they stop? They should just give the right man the award. Whoever deserves it. Okay,
well, I'm trying to explain to you though, he wouldn't have got it either. So who would have got it?
No. How do you know though? LeBron James would play him all the time. LeBron would have to see.
Who would have got it? James Harden.
Okay, if James Harden would have got it. He got it. But at the end of the day, Giannis still has not to beat LeBron James. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So let's stop sitting out here slandering DeMar DeRozan as if DeMar DeRozan was not even close to a player that Giannis was. That's the problem, unfortunately. A lot of nowadays NBA people want to sit on here and pretend like live in fairy tale world and like theater, like it's something. But the reality is, he's not better than LeBron. He never even got a chance to see LeBron. He has
ESPN ranked DeMar DeRozan 82.
But not even. Okay, I understand that. But remember. We're not forgetting. We're not forgetting. When you say battle, like, bro, it wasn't even a battle, bro. They got swept.
No,
2018, they got
4-2. 4-2.
Yeah, that was 1 year. In 2018, they got
swept us.
How many times? No, but I'm not talking about Washington.
I watched LeBron James practice his fadeaway jumper in an elimination game versus the Toronto Raptors, bro, at home, bro.
I have a question.
93 to 128.
And I watched
Cleveland.
LeBron.
They won by 30.
That was hurtful, bro.
And I watched DeMar DeRozan
35 points, bro.
And I watched DeMar DeRozan whoop Giannis Antetokounmpo's ass in the playoffs.
We got blown out by 35 points, bro. Like, we cannot sit here and
DeMar DeRozan whoop Giannis Antetokounmpo's
DeMar DeRozan was not a Raptor.
DeMar DeRozan
was not a Raptor. Would you think better than Giannis?
He was a Raptor. He was a Raptor.
This guy came back.
He's a Raptor. I'm not gonna talk hypothetically.
Bro, 35 points, bro. They lost.
Nah, it's facts.
2018.
35 points. We got swept. Come on, man.
They lost by 35 points, bro.
Two-time MVP.
That's why
I gotta go.
Slander is out there, bro. That's why it's out there. Like, you're talking like it's out there for no reason. Like, it just appeared out the blue. Like, people are ungrateful.
Okay, I have a question.
38 points.
where did Giannis play? Where did Giannis play LeBron? And where did Giannis play DeRozan? He didn't play LeBron, and he played DeRozan. He got his ass slapped. So stop pretending like DeMar DeRozan is half an ass player. This is a Raptors channel.
We're not saying he's trash. We're just saying he's not.
No one's saying he's trash.
No one's saying he's trash.
Nobody's saying he's trash, bro. Like he's not better than DeMar DeRozan overall.
Played LeBron James. LeBron James is on track to potentially being the greatest basketball player to ever step foot on planet Earth, brother. Stop fronting like yo.
Okay,
this
okay,
when you before Giannis signed,
had to shift to win championships.
Before Giannis signed, El Sect himself, I wish Giannis comes, but I don't think he's.
No, I never said that. I never said. I was the first one saying.
Nah, I remember that, bro.
I never heard you say I wish DeRozan came back.
Bro,
I'll be honest.
I said I wish DeRozan came back. I said it too.
No, I don't mind DeRozan coming back. I have no problem with it.
Okay, L, hold up. What makes DeMar DeRozan a better player?
Oh my god! All right, I'm done, bro. Come on, I'm done, bro. You guys are joking. You guys are trolling.
He's singing on a different type of level, bro. He's saying that like DeMar DeRozan is more battle tested. Has fought more wars, things of that nature, which makes him a more a better player in a sense, right? Well, I don't know. You can explain how you
say Giannis comes out the East.
No, but Giannis, listen, look, Giannis needs to win a championship, or he needs to at least go up in a war against a LeBron James, against a Kevin Durant. He needs to play marquee, talented players and actually do something.
The best player, Giannis? Who's the best player, DeMar?
Giannis's best player. He went up against.
No, but why?
Why?
Why he played against Jason Tatum and them that 1 year. He played against Jimmy Butler. Like that's really it. Jimmy Butler. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Who did
DeMar has beat?
Embiid.
No. DeMar DeRozan went up against Giannis, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Joe Johnson.
Lost all those times though.
Dwayne Wade.
All those times.
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade was washed them times. He wasn't Dwayne Wade though.
DeMar has beaten no one, bro.
Next year after that, he went to Cavs and then retired. Stop this.
You can't say that. You know why?
That's why. That's why the slander, bro. That's all.
If Dwayne Wade beat DeRozan, everybody would have said, "Yo, an old Dwayne Wade beat DeRozan."
Thank you.
So, your argument is...
Thank you. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are like close in age. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade all got drafted at the same time. What are you talking about? LeBron's old now. LeBron's old now, but if LeBron beats him, it's LeBron. But they're all close in age. They're all buddies.
L, like I've asked you this, like
DeRozan came back in 2010.
You guys are slander. You guys, I know you guys.
Are you saying you'd really rather have DeMar on the team than Giannis?
Let me tell you something. If I was going into the NBA and I had to pick a teammate, I'm playing with DeMar DeRozan. I know what I'm getting out of DeMar DeRozan.
I'm playing with Kawhi. Stop.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about DeRozan or Giannis. He's talking about DeRozan or Giannis. I'm playing with DeMar DeRozan. Not today's.
Who the rest of you guys picked?
DeMar DeRozan today.
Giannis. We were trying to sign Giannis. That was the whole point of us getting rid of
DeMar, bro. No one wanted to trade for DeMar.
No one wanted to trade DeMar.
DeMar DeRozan is like what 30 years old.
Hold up. Did you see this? The Spurs tried to trade DeMar DeRozan. No one gave up a first-round pick for him. No one. If Giannis requested the trade, you know how much you'd get back? If Giannis requested the trade, you'd get back more than freaking what James Harden.
You guys are slandering
blinded by the MVPs.
Thank you. If LeBron James didn't leave, he would not have won those MVPs.
I keep saying this.
If LeBron James didn't leave,
he
would never won those. He would just sit down there.
LeBron wouldn't have won it either. James Harden would have won it.
No. How do you know that? The funny thing is, LeBron should have gotten it 100.
When is the last time LeBron won an MVP?
The NBA don't want to give LeBron James MVP. LeBron even sat down and said it. The NBA don't want to give me the MVP. He said I should have had more MVPs than that. And everybody says the same thing.
Okay. Take MVPs aside. He has a defensive player of the year. Yeah,
LeBron James should have won defensive player of the year as well 1 point in his career, but he never got that. The NBA don't want to give him that.
He has a defensive player of the year. He averages more points. He's led a team to a better record. He averages more assists, rebounds, everything. What makes DeMar better?
Okay, are you talking about regular season? Can you pull out his playoff season stats?
LeBron hasn't won an MVP since he was on the Miami Heat.
Can you stop pulling out regular season and show playoffs? Because there's 3 seasons.
Hold on, let me pull up His playoff
What has he
stats.
done in the playoffs?
What years do you want him from?
Don't pull out his whole
Hold on, I'll
playoff
pull up his
record.
playoff
Yeah, he
record
hasn't
after
done much in the
the
playoffs, bro.
Thank
He
you.
really
Like,
hasn't
really-
done much in the playoffs.
Like, that's
That's what it kind of all boils down to. Like he has a good like point per game average, but he hasn't like beat anybody really. Like,
What's he beat? This guy, he came.
Yeah,
But he's the
Danny.
only power forward
Look,
to
okay,
win
playoffs,
MVP
he's
since
average.
Dirk Nowitzki, though. Come on, you
Well,
gotta
remember,
get.
dude, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Remember Dirk Nowitzki? At one point in his career, they were slandering him because he kept getting his ass whooped too.
And then he won.
finally won, and
He won against LeBron.
and he was more battle tested than Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
Way more battle tested, and people
Then
were
he
still
didn't have
slandering
all
Because
him.
he was in the West. He was in the West.
Regardless of what, he was still in
Hey,
the
Willie,
NBA.
you want me to pull up DeMar DeRozan stats in the playoffs? Because they're shit as well. They're shit as well, bro.
Bro, God, I think you're missing
Look at the
point about
defenses he
being
was playing.
battle.
Look at the players he was going up against. Look at the talent he was. Look at the
Washington
talent.
Wizards.
No. Oh, are
The
you?
Washington Wizards,
yo, that one Washington team was nice though. I'll give him that. When they had Paul Pierce and
No,
they
the
had prime
Pierce-
John Wall, that team was nice though.
okay, look at the teams Giannis has faced. Hold up. Look at the teams Giannis has faced. The Miami
Oh,
Heat.
it's not.
They went to the finals. They went
Who did he
to
beat?
the
last
finals,
year.
okay? Then they lost to the Raptors,
Did he
champions.
beat him? Did he beat him?
Who?
Yeah, Giannis, did he beat him?
Yo, but you're saying
Who the hell
Giannis
did he
hasn't
beat?
faced like
I have a question. Who did he beat though? Like
who
name
has
me-
DeMar beaten? He's beating no one.
Okay, do you know Dwayne
All he's
Wade?
beating is first
I have
seed.
a question, bro. Do you know Dwayne Wade is maybe the third greatest shooting guard of all time?
Y'all see what Dwayne
I-
Wade
I
was
have a
averaging
question. I have
that
a
year?
question. Do you know Dwayne Wade was the third greatest shooting guard of all time? Yes or
He
no?
was a shell of himself,
I have a
man.
question. Do you know
Bro,
he was
bro.
the third
Ooh, I
greatest?
I
mean,
fucking know that. Hold up.
He was a shell of himself at that time.
you
man.
have to start. Yo, if you start breaking down DeMar DeRozan's playoffs versus Giannis's playoffs, the needle is moving, bro. The needle
hold
is
up,
moving a
hold up.
little bit, bro. Yo, look, go in and look at DeMar DeRozan's playoffs, bro. He has maybe like one, maybe two extra years in the playoffs versus Giannis, bro.
Thank you.
Two max.
But and
Two max.
DeRozan has
who was he
been
beat?
through.
DeRozan's
Giannis,
been since 2014 until 20, I think it was 2019 or 2020. DeRozan's gone to the playoffs pretty much. But Giannis, same thing, just -1. I think Giannis missed the playoffs only once during that time.
Who did he beat? Who did he beat?
Okay,
He hasn't even played.
He hasn't really beat anybody still.
Anybody.
He hasn't
He
really
hasn't
beat
beat
anybody.
Did he beat the Boston? Did he beat Celtics?
He never beat the Celtics, bro.
He beat anybody.
Hold up.
Shit.
Celtics, remember, Celtics took them out, and then the Celtics
Al,
faced
you
LeBron
said-
in 2018.
You said he
He hasn't beaten anybody, but you guys are hyping up.
hold up. L. You said
Dude,
he beat
if free agency
Dwayne Wade,
started
right?
tomorrow, let me tell you something. If free agency started tomorrow, I'm taking Jason Tatum. Done. If I had to pick Giannis or Jason Tatum, I'm taking Jason Tatum.
Hold up. L,
In their
L.
one head-to-head, in Milwaukee's one head-to-head with the Raptors, DeRozan is on that team, and they took out Giannis's
hold
team.
up,
So
Thank you.
that's
Stop.
it.
Stop it. Leave him
Al,
alone.
you said
more
Dwayne
DeMar
Wade was
DeRozan.
like this Hall of Famer, right?
Top three.
In
He's
the
a top.
playoffs against DeMar DeRozan in that 2016 year, he averaged 15 points a game on 42% shooting.
15. Okay. Do you know who Dwayne Wade is though? 15 points per game. Dwayne Wade. Let me tell
He's
you something.
washed. He
No.
was washed. This is not prime Wade.
Times 15 points per game from Dwayne Wade, bro. Go look at Kobe Bryant's playoffs versus the Utah Jazz. He had. Of course, he's gonna have certain playoff moments where he's not the most relied upon, or he's not the marquee guy. But it's still Dwayne Wade. You need certain big names on your resume, bro. You need certain names on your resume, bro. Like, come on, you
Are you
can't.
saying Rajon Rondo is still an all-star? Is that what you're saying?
Rajon Rondo is freaking legend, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Are you
Rajon
saying?
Rondo is
remember,
Are you still
Rajon
saying
Rondo's
Rajon
legend.
Rondo's a caliber player?
two-time NBA champion, bro.
No, but listen,
legend,
are you saying Rajon Rondo is still an all-star caliber player?
bro. Rajon Rondo's legend. I'm not looking at.
Are you
He's-
saying? Are you still saying he's an all-star caliber player?
Bro, are you telling me?
Remember-
Are you telling me Chris
Never
Paul's a
forget,
really
though.
all-star caliber player right now?
Yo, Chris Paul.
Yo.
Better than Booker right
Never
now?
forget, DeMar DeRozan missed the playoffs in 2009, 2010, 2010, 2011, 2011, 2012, bro. 2012, 2013, bro. That's where these guys are coming from, bro. You have to understand, like, where the slander's coming from, bro.
Why are you slandering DeMar DeRozan when
I'm
he was
saying that's where it
I'm
comes
not
from.
slandering.
Comes
I'm
from
just saying you're
That's where it comes
delusional.
from.
Comparison, I'm telling you, I will pick Giannis.
That's where it's coming from, bro.
Let me say this.
09 to 2013, they didn't even touch the playoffs.
Listen,
Hold up.
listen,
Okay,
I don't
let me
slander.
say
I don't
this.
slander Raptor greats, bro.
Hold up.
I don't slander
Let me
Raptor
make
greats.
something clear. Let me make
I don't
something
slam
clear.
I don't slam my founding forefathers the
Listen,
guys who paved the way for us. I don't do that,
listen.
bro.
Let me make something clear.
Yeah, I'll
I
give you
love
that.
Debo, okay? I love Debo.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
I love
delusional for
Debo.
thinking Giannis is like. You're delusional for thinking you'd rather have him over Giannis.
If I had to pick marquee times, I'm looking at playoffs. I'm taking DeMar DeRozan. It won't change until Giannis does something. Please, Giannis, prove to
What
your
is DeMar
your
done? What's
stands.
DeMar
Yo,
done?
Giannis
definitely.
hasn't even
Yo,
made it.
Prove to your stands. I
don't
didn't know
get.
Giannis
I
had so
love
much men.
Debo. I
didn't
love
know.
DeMar, man.
Who's
I love
Debo?
Debo. I
Who's
love
Debo?
DeMar. That's what they call him, Debo. Come on,
You
Compton.
didn't even know that, bro. How
You
do
didn't
you
even know that.
that?
Come on. That's
Listen,
No, but his name was never really
His name was
really
never
Debo in
Debo on the
Toronto,
Raptors.
bro.
It's
Like
true.
it was
It's
DeMar
It actually was
DeRozan, bro.
Debo, bro. They called him
Nah,
Debo.
that was like an
No.
American. That's like some like
That's in the
West
States. They call
Coast.
it. Yeah, they
That's
call
Let
some
it.
me
West
break it
Coast
down for
thing.
you.
Bro, you know
The
the
reason
Debo
why
I
he's
know?
called Debo is because of the Debo that died. They were from the same area.
Bro, do you
Yeah.
know the Debo
Yeah,
I
but that
know?
wasn't a
There was
Toronto
one
thing.
Debo
Like
in the
that's why
NBA.
I don't know.
Do you know who the Debo
Yo,
was? Zach
again.
Randolph. Zach Randolph.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
That
about
was the
that.
only
Yeah.
Debo I knew.
Yo, again, I
I
love
don't know
DeMar
what-
DeRozan. I send my condolences because his father passed away lately.
Yeah,
Yo, I
today,
would
man.
pick Jonas.
What?
Nope.
I
I'm not
think Giannis,
disrespecting
I'm not
Raptor
looking
legends.
back, bro.
I'm not
I
disrespecting.
take the MVP.
Bro, I'm not disrespecting Raptor legends. Let me tell you something, bro.
Listen, hold up. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying Giannis is by far the better player. By far.
Hey man.
Bro,
Hey,
I
hey.
think you're being blinded by the player.
He makes a solid point though. There's some solid cases against that.
All right, bro.
Overall,
Listen, was DeMar
I
even
went
the
the
best
more
player?
battle tested. Yeah,
Hold up.
I
Yo,
love
I got a question.
DeMar DeRozan.
Milwaukee.
He's more
Was
battle
DeMar
tested in the
always the
playoffs.
better
Yes,
player?
I'll give you
Was
that.
DeMar
Yes.
even the best player for us?
I'm gonna let me tell you something. I'm gonna be watching the NBA finals, and I'm gonna be hoping I see Giannis Antetokounmpo there versus LeBron James. Let's hope and pray we see him there. Let's just hope. Let's see if he can finally beat the. No.
Start off with Brooklyn first because they might have to
no.
beat Brooklyn.
Okay, what has DeMar DeRozan done? He hasn't even been to the finals. He's been to the conference finals once.
Dude, I need him to play a all-time great, and then come see me, and I will talk
Bro,
about it.
He's been to the Debo has been to the conference finals once, and that was with the best year of Kyle Lowry and Bismack Biyombo going insane.
Listen, bro,
Hashtag Biombo Club.
listen, like I said before, I'm waiting until the NBA championship, and then we'll get to see where Giannis goes.
Look,
Until then, I'm not
So
gonna say
who's
anything.
better, James Harden or DeMar DeRozan?
I'm done with all the who's better and the
Yo,
debates.
DeMar DeRozan,
I'm done. I tapped out, bro.
Answer that. No, answer that.
I've given you guys all you need. Let's just
No,
wait.
answer the question.
That's the question.
DeMar
I'm done.
DeRozan or James Harden?
Like I said before, bro.
All time, I gotta say James Harden. But DeMar DeRozan, he's a Raptor legend, man.
No, okay.
I can't take that away
James
from him.
Harden and Giannis are like top 5 players. DeMar is like top 30.
I don't know. James Harden top 5? That's high, bro.
Okay, like top 30.
DeRozan's not 82. Eastman ranked him 82.
He's top 30. He's top 30.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Off the top of my head, I'll give him DeRozan. I'll put DeRozan
Bro,
top.
Let's just
Top 30
see.
for sure.
Let's see if Giannis could do with that. Let's see if
Win an
Giannis,
NBA championship this season.
Steve Nash.
bro. Let's see.
Mm,
You
Let's
know
see.
why
If,
I'm saying that, right?
yeah.
let's see if Giannis can continue the tradition for Milwaukee, like some of the greats did, like Oscar Robertson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and win the championship for Milwaukee. That's all. If he does that, bro, he'll move up in my rankings. That's all, bro.
He has a
Until
lot
then,
of work to do, man. He's a lot of work
Was
to do.
DeMar even the best player on the Raptors?
Is DeMar the
listen,
best
we're
player
not
in
gonna
the
slander
Spurs?
DeMar. We're not gonna slander DeMar DeRozan, bro.
He was the best player on the Raptors. Like, come on, who was better than
Was he
him?
better than
Like,
Kyle Lowry, though?
technically, yes. He had more skill than Kyle Lowry, I would
Yeah,
say.
well, remember, it's
Offensive
towards the
skill. But remember, he wasn't Lowry was, he was getting injured a lot. Remember his back seized up versus the Cavs,
Let's
bro.
look at D. No, but was he ever better than Kyle Lowry? A genuine question.
Nah. I used to mess with DeMar more than Kyle Lowry. Like Kyle Lowry used to get injured and flail a lot, try to draw those kick fouls and jumping fouls. I didn't really like his game. I didn't like his game at the beginning. Bro. He was just too downhill. You know what I mean?
I still think Kyle Lowry was a better player.
Think so, eh? I like DeMar DeRozan a little bit better, man. He had that like nice mid range. You know what I'm saying? He was efficient. You know, team guy, worked within the offense, played somewhat defensive. You know, he's somewhat defensive.
Yeah, but also look
minded.
at also like to Al's point, who is Giannis's teammate? Chris Middleton.
Yo, that's on. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, they're doing a little bit of a disservice to Giannis in Milwaukee, bro. He needs a better squad, bro. Like,
No, if you replace
Does LeBron guard Giannis whenever they match up? Because they do play in the regular season. Does he guard
what
him?
I'm saying is if you replace DeMar DeRozan with Giannis, we make it to the finals in the Cavs year. No LeBron play.
that's tough, bro. Because yo, let's be realistic, man. This guy was on fire, bro. LeBron was hitting fadeaways. Like he was hitting everything. It was just nasty, bro.
Yeah, but
LeBron. So I'm talking about when he swept, right? Like that year, or are you talking about the 4-2 year? The 4-2 year, nah, that team was too loaded. They had Kyrie, they had Kevin Love, they had everybody.
Where does the question is? Forget all that, man. Forget all the hypotheticals and the dream scenario.
Yo,
The question I want to know is this: where does the Milwaukee Bucks go this year? What's the where do you see them going? Exactly.
Bro, they're done, yo.
No, where? Like what? Where do you see them?
They need another
Question
Marquee guy, bro. They need help, bro.
They have to dispense.
Nobody has answered the question.
They should go after Kyle Lowry. If they're smart, they should try to get a guy like Kyle Lowry.
They got no answer.
Where do they go in the playoffs? The question
Hold
is,
on. I'm a piece.
no, don't run away before answer this. Where do they go?
GOD, why you always running, bro?
Where do they go, God? Prediction. Where do they go?
Who?
Milwaukee Bucks. Where do you see them? Where do you see them going? This
First round exit to the 7th seed Heat.
Ooh, I can
what?
see that. I can
first
see
round
that.
exit.
Because I think the Heat are the second best team in the East.
Yeah,
Heat are nice, bro. I'll say third. I'll give them a third. I think Brooklyn, and then you got Philly, then you got Miami.
Yeah, they're better than
bro.
Philly.
So where do you see them? Where do you see
I don't
them?
know about that.
Those
We'll
styles.
see.
You said where?
I see Milwaukee. They're definitely going to at least the second round. I can see them going as far as the Eastern Conference Finals. They're getting bounced in the second round.
Okay.
One or the other.
Right. Rock
Yeah.
steady. Where do you see them going?
Yo, right now they're 2 games behind the first seed.
Where do you see them going in the playoffs, though?
Oh, in the playoffs? Come
Yes.
on, man. Second round most.
GNH, where do you see them going in the playoffs?
They won't beat Brooklyn. That's all I gotta say. If they see Brooklyn, they won't beat them.
Where do you see them going in the playoffs, GNH?
Second round, guy. Milwaukee Bucks don't have the it factor. They're weak.
So
They
second
don't.
round.
Man. That's the thing. They don't have that. Like,
Couldn't do it without Giannis, bro.
So the conclusion is they're not going to see a top 5 or
Yeah.
potentially the greatest player of all time play.
Yes, they are Kevin Durant. They could see Kevin
Listen,
Durant.
Their
Okay.
greatest
they might see
player,
Kevin Durant.
the greatest player will always be Kareem. That's it.
No, I'm saying they potentially may not see, arguably maybe the top 5, top 10 greatest player of all time. So
Kevin Durant.
therefore, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about DeMar DeRozan because that just proves my point right there. They're not even.
Bro,
he's not even good enough to see the top 10. He's not even. Let me tell you something, bro. If you
Oh,
When I was-
that's the question,
when you
right?
play video games, you got to be good enough to see the boss. You know the final stage, you see the boss.
Beat is a 36-year-old Dwayne Wade.
LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan,
That's what I'm trying
DeMar
to tell him.
like
The
I
best
said before.
player-
That's all. It's either him or Paul Pierce, or
Let me tell
pretty
you
much
something.
38-year-old Paul
Let me
Pierce.
let me
One
let
or
me
the
tell you
other,
something.
pretty
Let me
much.
tell you something, bro. LeBron James' talents got him to see the maybe the greatest player in all time, or maybe top 10 greatest player. They'll be talking about LeBron James 100 years from now. DeMar DeRozan talents was able to get him there. I wonder. Let's hope. Let's wait. I'm not done. Let's hope. Wait. Hold up. Let's hope Giannis Antetokounmpo's skills can get him to see the top 10, maybe the top 10 greatest player of all time this year. Until then, we can just sit down there and wait. All right.
Bro, is DeMar even top 100?
Of all
Until-
time?
Of all time? Maybe not.
No way. Of all time?
All time?
DeMar DeRozan
Yeah, no.
in NBA history? No, come on, man.
He might not even be
Yeah, no.
top 100 of all times.
But like I said before, he at least got to play the top 10 Greatest player in NBA history.
Okay, but
all right?
like aside from like bias, aside from the fact he was on the team, why would you take DeMar DeRozan over Giannis?
Why?
Yeah, that's my question. Please answer it without like bias. He was on the team.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I not? I just look at their track record. Go look at both men's track record. DeMar DeRozan, until he hasn't even beat DeMar DeRozan in the playoffs when it really counted yet. Beat DeMar DeRozan. If you want to beat the guy, whatever happened, I don't care. LeBron James, look on the Detroit Pistons when he was 21 years old and destroyed them. They won the championship the year prior. LeBron James destroyed them. He destroyed them.
Remember 2016, the Raptors beat the Indiana Pacers in the first round, eh? That had Paul George and all those guys. Second round, they beat the Heat with Dwayne Wade and all those guys. Then they ran into the freight train, Cleveland, the Eastern Conference Finals.
Maybe the top 10 top 10 player already.
That was 2016. So I mean,
And
that's all DeMar DeRozan right there.
LeBron James, and by 2016,
Well, 2016 was the best Kyle Lowry year.
do you want to hear something? You want to hear something
Lowry's
interesting
doing good.
about 2016 too? That was the year LeBron James won the championship. Anyways, I'm signing out, guys. It's your guy El Selector. Back at it again. Friday versus the Houston Rockets.
Right.
Salute to DeMar DeRozan. I congratulate you, DeMar DeRozan. I dedicate this podcast to
Giannis
you.
is better than
All
DeMar.
right. DeMar DeRozan, you battled the great and you lost. And that year he won the championship. So salute to you, DeMar DeRozan. All right. Hold your head up. Rest in peace to his father. And everybody enjoy. God bless. Peace.
Also salute to the two-time MVP.
Oh, why you gotta do that, bro? Man, get out, bro.
Like I said before,
You're canceled, bro.
like I said before, DeMar DeRozan battled the champion, and congratulations to him. Like LeBron James won the NBA championship that season. That was the year he won it, yo. So
He lost to the champ.
DeMar DeRozan lost to the champ. I rather lose to the champ. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, well,
go
so did
out there.
Giannis. So did
Yeah.
Giannis. He lost to the Miami Heat and us.
Giannis is yet to see a championship.
Giannis has
He's yet to lose to a champion. You're saying
he has yet to lose to it. He has yet to even.
He doesn't even have an ECF conference championship.
Thank you.
Lost
Get
to
one of
the
those.
Raptors.
Then you
Get
can
one of
yeah,
those.
he lost.
We beat him. Doesn't that mean he lost to an eventual champion?
Dude, I don't understand.
Well,
How-
for actual champion,
Yo, guys.
beat the Toronto
Stream is
Raptors.
over, bro.
Why is a
Yeah.
superstar?
Beat the Toronto Raptors, yo. Come see the Toronto Raptors. You know what I mean? Beat the Toronto Raptors.
Yo,
Or beat the
we're
Los
start
Angeles
there.
Lakers.
champions, bro.
Beat the Golden State Warriors. Beat somebody, man. Beat somebody, man.
We beat the Warriors, bro.
Beat somebody. Thank you. Beat somebody, man. Like, come on, man. Anyways, yo, salute to DeMar DeRozan, bro. You're the
They
true
beat the
champion.
Celtics in the second round. That's the only team they beat. Kyrie Celtics in the second round. I mean, that's as close
But
as
that's
it
what
gets.
helped us win the championship, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, the best
Yo.
thing DeMar beat was a 36-year-old Dwayne Wade.
Who beat the
Like,
Celtics? Giannis?
Yo,
Yeah, they
G.O.D.,
did.
you're still on that,
2019.
bro?
2019.
Y'all.
G.O.D.,
whatever,
get off that, bro.
Yo, congratulations to Martin. Yo, salute to DeMar DeRozan, like I said before, bro.
Salute to
Yes,
the
don't
MVP.
disrespect DeMar DeRozan, bro. Anyways, I'm
You know
signing
what?
out.
My
Peace.
avatar needs to be DeMar DeRozan next time I come
There
in,
you
bro.
go. Yep. All right, man. Peace.